I just forgot to turn on the microphone. Hi. Hello. I'm back. Let's do some Apollo Justice. Frosty got my achievement? I'm so disappointed. I've got that map like 4 times, and I've been trying to get it so hard. Apollo Justice. Did I open up the right game? Random Fox. Hello, everyone. New friends. Old friends. Your time is running out. I feel like it is. How do you feel? Oh, Treeborn, I have a present for you. Why don't you come down here and just tilt your head up just a little bit. Nothing bad will happen, I promise. After all, what could possibly go wrong? Let's move. Where are we going? Everyone knows what time it is. It's murder time. So this is the tomb of Amara, the previous queen of Khura'in. It's really lavish. I guess you could say it's fit for a queen. Let's face this woman in that mural over there, Amara. That's the Holy Mother. She's the one who brought spirit healing to Khura'in. Right, the woman in the orb. Oh, it's you two. Getting right down to business, I see. Hi, Emma. We heard you'd give us a hand if we needed it. And Mr. Edgeworth asked me to help where I could. So it's been quite a while since you've been back in Khura'in, I hear. Yeah, more than 10 years, in fact. You sure didn't waste any time. I mean, you're already mixed up in a murder. Murder? I heard murder. Murder? Murder? Murder! So, do you think feeding me will stop me? Oh, how sweet and naive. Haven't you ever seen the movie Chucky? Who threw that? Oh, Zelric. I see you. One, two, I'm coming for you. 3, 4, bust through the door. 5, 6, sharpen my sticks. 7, 8, it's already too late. 9, 10, it's coming, but when? Do you ever get the feeling that your life is hanging by just a narrow little thread? And then along comes a little innocent who just gently strokes at the thread with her teeth. Where was I? I got distracted. There was a nice, juicy target trying to present itself. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. But you can try. His biggest trouble magnet is Mr. Right. Please don't say that. My looks are already bad enough as it is. And now I'm in a potato. Oh, Zalric. It's time for vengeance of the French fries. Mayor prosecutors have not used for custody services again. They've really taken a liking to you. You cannot breach my potato barrier. Yes, ephemeral holiness. Munch, 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 munch. I don't know that he approves of me and my abilities. It's just people skills need some serious work. When he manages to smile and compliments my work, it's hard to say no. Plus, we're going even though she reduces his prices, it's brilliant, but flying back every few days, no every few days, no days off. It's been tough, and lack of sleep has been brutal on my skin to make matters worse. Finn, in this case, is someone I know. I mean, how could it get this get any worse? Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. Sounds like they got one complicated prosecutor detective relationship going on. Have you determined the cause of death? Blood loss from a stab wound. Single stab in the back was enough to cause the victim to bleed to death. Estimated time of death is 3 p.m., which is when Dirk came in on the scene. Any suspects besides Dirk? No, he and Maya and the minister were the only ones here. Maya had been tied up until she was freed by the Queen's Royal Guard. Could someone have been hiding somewhere in here? Not likely. I was told this tomb was searched from top to bottom right after the murder. During that time, the royal guard set up a perimeter to prevent anyone from escaping. The crime scene was completely sealed off. Oh, Bopar, hi! Haven't mentioned that you look delicious today? How very, very like a berry. So sweet and juicy. Oh, that was weird. Sarah, were you afraid of Murder Fox? I feel like you're afraid of Murder Fox. Those were crime scene was completely sealed off. It appears so. Oh, no way for a third party to escape without being spotted, so... Great, it's another one of those convoluted locked room mysteries. About the victim, Minister Inga. He was the kingdom's Minister of Justice, correct? Yes, Inga Karkul Karain was the second most powerful figure in Karain. Plus he was married to the Queen. Oh, don't worry, she doesn't use bullets. She uses knives. And teeth. And claws. Seems strange that someone of his status would abduct someone. Apparently only told a few of his most loyal subordinates about his plan. That way there's little chance that the police or even the Queen finding out. What was Inga hoping to gain by getting his hands on the orb? That I don't know, but I'm working on it. I wonder if it really was for what Paul Addison Wickerson said. I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs. What do they want that relic for, anyway? Heh heh heh, it's something to do with an old legend. It seems that great power said to be granted to whoever solves the secret. The great power is said to be bestowed upon whoever solves the orb's secret. In Crane, only those who can channel spirits are said to be fit to rule. Is that why Inga wanted such power? Did he want to be king? Kinga! Get it? Because Inga? Oh wait, Amara's tomb. So this is the tomb of the previous queen. Yes, Queen Amara was laid to rest here. She lost her life in a narcissist blaze. What a tragic end. Princess's tomb sits on the actual site of her residence before it was burned down. They built it on the same spot so her soul could rest in peace. This is where the fire happened, huh? Why do you think Mr. Inga was holding Mr. captive here? It's a perfect spot if you think about it. It's close to his private quarters, which made it easy to keep an eye on his prisoner. The courtyard is only open to the royal family, so he had little fear of prying eyes. Plus, the tomb is normally locked, and only the royal family is allowed access. So that's why he picked this place. How long had Miss Faye been held captive? About 6 days. Really that long? They appears she's severely weakened by her prolonged confinement. She passed out as soon as she was freed and is now on IV drip to the hospital. I butchered that a little bit, but it'll be okay. She's been asleep ever since. Poor Miss Faye. Hope she gets better soon. Emma, do you mind if we start looking around? Sure, I've already got the okay. Knock yourselves out. Oh, in here. It's a diagram of the police drew of the tomb. Thought I'd give you a copy to help your investigation along. Thank you. Oh, and let me know if you need my forensic expertise. Don't you dare keep all the fun to yourselves, you hear? You don't need to worry about that. Besides, I'd hardly classify this as fun. This is Amara's sarcophagus. Let's take a closer look. Hey, this curtain is open, Apollo. That's one big sarcophagus. They say the mummy of Amara, the former queen, rests inside. A mummy, huh? Rats, it's locked. Hey, don't touch that. You can't search inside it? Not a chance. Besides, it's not something anyone tried opening anyway. What the real killer's hiding inside? Hey, anyone there? Don't do that. You're going to get us cursed. Cursed? Queen likely bears a grudge toward the living after such a violent, painful death. So no one dares touch the sarcophagus for fear of incurring her wrath. Too late. Oh no, Apollo. What am I going to do? Don't look at me. In any case, the sarcophagus is temperature controlled. It was kept really cold to preserve the mummy. If someone did decide to hide inside it, they would eventually freeze to death. I see. So if they plumbed it up, I bet a person could hide in there for a little while. What are the chains for? Is that a baby? There's painting up there, but I can't see it very well from here. Looks like the Holy Mother was painted here to watch over Amara's sarcophagus. Looks like this tomb is protected by the founder. Must be so reassuring to those she left behind. Let's switch on my water. After being zapped and all the painful burning, it feels actually kind of cold. Even though it's still quite warm. It's going to be warm tomorrow as well. And it cools off this weekend. It stays cool. I like it. It's almost, can you believe it's almost October? I got so much to do. So much to do to get ready for my trip. She's so return to the stuff behind. Well, no problem. They didn't paint the eyes she needs to do. Instead watching. Don't think of it. She doesn't have a mouth to smile down on the tomb with either. Actually kind of creepy. What if being watched over by something like that gives the queen nightmares? Hey, keep that up, and the founder just might come and watch over you too. Oh, that didn't work. Hang up there, I can't see it from here. Blood! I was covered in blood. The blood spatter this large must have gotten all over the killer too. Think of it. There's blood on Dirk's clothes. Circumstantial evidence points to Dirk being the killer. That's what I'd conclude if I were a cop, too. Why are things always so bleak for me? This is where Inga collapsed when he died. Better take a closer look. They've already taken the body away. It's kind of sad how familiar I've become with the body outlines. I have a photo of the body if you're interested. He stabbed right in the back. The poor guy was practically skewered. What's he wearing on his arms? Those are the cuffs of justice. Seems to be a tradition here for the Minister of Justice to wear those for forearm cuffs. They're made of thick fabric, so I guess they're for protection. Maybe they're for keeping his sleeves out of the way when he's handling documents. Yeah, that's probably their original purpose. For years, the reason for wearing them was probably forgotten. So now they're just one of many traditional things that people do without knowing why. I get it. Kind of like the roll up sleeves, huh? Or psychology, if we're going there. I have no why I started. Thank you very much. So this is the murder weapon. Emma, did you find any prints on it? Yep, and they were super clear. They belonged to one Dirk Sadmati. That's not good. Were there any others? There was one more print from another individual. It was too smudged to identify. It's probably an old print from someone else who had the handle of the knife. Oh. Another piece of unhelpful info to add to our ever-growing pile. Sigh. I wonder if this is Inga's cell phone. It should be. His fingerprints are all over it. Do you know if he talked with anyone recently? There are a few calls locked between him and his own doings. They're all members of the secret police who were directly under the Minister's control. Like spies? I think that's quite it. So the Minister was armed, huh? That's a 4-shot pistol. He had it for self-defense, apparently. But won't be firing anything anytime soon. Huh? He's carrying a broken gun around for show? No, we've recovered a bullet here. Which means the gun probably broke as the Minister fired its last round. The thing is, the gun's chambers are all empty. And that one bullet's the only bullet we could find. That is strange. Where'd the other 3 go? Maybe Dirk ate them. We can ask the next time we see him. Just ready for his predictable, shocking answer. Sarkov is surrounded by a curtain. I bet someone could have hidden behind it. True. That's one of the many places the Royal Guard checks after storming in. I think we're really thorough. Yes, well, apparently one of their members was those mystery novels. He appeared in every nook and cranny with an almost frightening amount of gusto. When he was done, he said, "Very interesting. It's like one of those locked room mysteries. Sounds like he's in the wrong line of work." That baby on a low spot, and that's one strange painting. Maybe that's part of a mural depicting the life and times of Queen Amara. Like a storyboard or something. That baby's supposed to be Amara? Someone depicts Amara preaching to the faithful. Try to put it into words, but I've never seen anything like it. Let's see, next one is that Dirk? Why does he have horns? My best guess is it depicts the first time Amara and Dirk met. There's supposed to be some kind of demon who's seducing her. But he was successful since they got married after that. The mural continues on the opposite wall. I still like that song, You Think the Devil Has Horns. You think the devil has horns? So did I. But he keeps his hair combed and he wears a suit and tie. Is it supposed to be Amara channeling a spirit? It's like the spirit of some country's sultan or something. It seems to be conveying something to his retainers. He's on fire! Sweet Amara's assassination is allegedly carried out by Dirk. They made him look evil. This is the weirdest one of all. Is that supposed to be Dirk facing his punishment in the afterlife? Anyway, guess that's the last one. I guess we're supposed to see this as happy ending. Yeah, except nobody came out of this story happy. Like a small army of monks all neatly lined up. Looks like they're facing the sarcophagus in the prayer. Look carefully, each one has a slightly different expression. What if they used real people as models? Some are frowning, some are smiling. There's one that looks like he's trying his hardest not to burst out laughing. Really? Wonder why. It's like those times when things are so intense you can't help but laugh. You're like at funerals and stuff. You went through all the trouble of depicting that? Talk about going overboard. There's a chair over there I want to look at. Look, one of them statues is broken. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to see from here. Let's check it out when we get a little closer. One of the statues is broken. Let's take a closer look. There's a bullet. This thing is more splintered than statue now. Both of the victims got a real number on it. That's something you get cursed for, you know? Actually, in this case, I'd say getting your ticket bunch is cursed enough. If don't curse extend to the afterlife, you need to stop talking about taking one. No, you just says so seriously. I'm perfectly capable of thinking for myself. It's a Magatama, I think. Did it come from this broken statue? Oh, there's another one. Other statues only have one each. You're right. Maybe this statue was special or something. Look, there's a bullet here. It's from the pistol the victim was carrying. I guess he tried to shoot his attacker, but missed, and the bullet ended up here. Or determined the rifle marks be matched his gun. Rifle marks? Aren't those... Hello, shall I explain? The science behind it is absolutely fascinating. No, we're good. No, flyers think they're so smart. You guys, we can hear you. What's this shiny thing down here? There's something shiny down there. It's a pendant. There's blood on it. Wonder who it belongs to. All we know is it's not victims. No one in the royal family recognized it. I meant you lifting fingerprints from it? I did, but... I wasn't able to get a clean one. That's too bad. But the blood turned out to be the victims. Maybe he's must have fallen here in the course of the murder. It might be Dirk's. I should ask about it later. Let's look at this chair. His face is apparently tied to this chair. Let's take a closer look. Let's try to cover every angle possible here. Let's use... Alright, take a careful look around. This red thing on the floor behind it. Should know, but I happen to be a bit of an escape artist myself. You should show me how to do a rope escape trick. And why don't you bother learning something like that? Because we're always getting into trouble when we're working cases with Mr. Wright. So I thought that might come in handy someday. I guess you're right about that. Miss Faye could have definitely used that knowledge. That's right. Now you just sit right here and we'll get started. What in the world gave you that idea I wanted to learn? Poor Miss Faye. She must have been tied up to this chair. Just imagine how much her backside must have hurt after sitting here for so long. Would have been torture for you, I bet. I mean, you don't know how to sit still. If that you mean I'd like to stay active, then I have to agree with you. Is that enough? Look, there's bloodstain on one of the chair legs. Really? Hey, you're right. I completely missed that. Let's move the chair so we can check it under it. move out under the chair leg. I wonder what it's doing there. Got some luminol here. Why don't you do some testing around it? Look! Random facts. We have... I forgot which one this is. Intergalactic facts. Busting leads all the way to the sarcophagus. Emma, is this split ministry English blood? Hold on 1 second. Huh? That's strange. I didn't get a match. So then, whose blood is it? Dirk and Miss Faye weren't wounded as far as we know. The blood's been wiped out by someone for some reason. That's strange, too. Is there more, you think? Someone could have hid behind these curtains. Here, I'll go give it a try. Oh, can you tell I'm hiding here? No, I can't tell at all. That's it. That's the perfect hiding place. We did it, Apollo. Solved the case. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the royal guard searched the tomb high and low right after they stormed in. They said no one else was in here besides Mr. Inga, Dirk, and Miss Faye. Back to drawing board, I guess. My brilliant deduction! Destroyed! In 3 sentences. Alright, I guess we're kind of good here. Oh wait, there's something over there. This is grape juice Inga was drinking. He's probably nervous for his meeting with the Dirk. So you drink grape juice? I'm not seeing the logic here. Mr. Wright told me all about it when he was hospitalized a few years ago. He said grape juice has something in it that helps you relax. Really? Are you sure he was talking about regular, plain old grape juice? It sounds like he was talking about the fermented variety. That would be wine. No, he couldn't have meant that. I mean, we're talking about a medical facility. Yeah, but it's the Hickville Clinic or whatever, where they don't really care about anything. They wouldn't have allowed something like that in. Alright, let's just leave it at that. Is there anything else? Nectar boxes? It's full of ash. They must have burned incense in here. I was wondering, Apollo. Did the ash come from the incense sticks that were burned in this? Or did people put their incense in after there was already ash in here to hold them up? See, I think the answer's simple. Ash is the product of prayers from the countless visitors who came here. Kind of chicken that kind of thing. Oh, that's an interesting take on it. So much more poetic than mine. Yeah. I feel like there's something buried in here. Full of ash. I guess this is an incense burner. Hey, look, Apollo, there's something in the ashes. I told you. Let's see what it is. I told you. Is that a gemstone? Wonder what it's doing here. Heh heh heh. I've got this one covered, Apollo. Would you like to hear? My brilliant theory? Well, I guess it wouldn't do any harm. I wouldn't be so sure. Now people make wishes by throwing coins from a fountain, right? Was there another word? Well, you know, on second thought, I'm good. What? You sure you don't need to hear my theory? I was just about to get to the good part. Let's just ask Emma. That'll be much quicker. Excuse me, Emma? What's this gemstone doing here? Oh, that? It's not a gem, it's a button. Albeit a very expensive one. In the victim's jacket. It's fallen off and gotten in there somehow. See? Every puzzle has an answer, Athena. He's face down so you can't tell. I'm betting it was torn off after. I thought my idea was pretty good. Wait, What's with the soot? See here, on the gemstone? Hey, you're right. I think we've covered just about everything. Maybe we should go over what we've learned so far. For starters, we're dealing with a locked room murder. Instead of the tomb being locked, it was being cordoned off by the Royal Guard. After the murder, no one was found to be hiding inside. Right. In addition, we also know that Dirk's fingerprints are all over the murder weapon. Turned around, the sarcophagus was drenched in the victim's blood on one side. Blood must have also gotten on the killer when they stabbed the minister from behind. Dirk had blood on him when the crime was first discovered. Fortunately, he doesn't remember what happened. This is not good. So what we know so far is things couldn't be worse for our case. And that's still an understatement, somehow. Yeah, something pretty grim. Oh, if you two are done here, I'll have to ask you to leave. Go on, scoot. Something wrong, Emma? Why are you trying to give us the boot? It's just easier if you're not here when his ephemeral holiness arrives. Ah! Speak to the devil. The prosecutor's Almighty. Detective Sky, seems you've spoken at least length for these two lawyers. I do hope you've also kept an eye on them. Yes, of course. Like a hawk, they didn't touch a single thing. Ha 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 ha. Give the lawyer an inch and they'll take a mile. Never forget that. There's that look of distrust again. Hey, Knight, you do? You really believe that Dirk's guilty? And are you seriously going to prosecute this case? I mean, he's your father. You once part of the Defiant Dragons, weren't you? Hey, Naruto, wait! I said wait! Come on, Athena, after him. Huh? Oh, right, behind you. Let's go here. This is where he'd end up next. Yeah, would you stop already? What do you want? It's about Dirk. Would you please hear me out? I fail to see why I should. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold it!
Rita, are you afraid of what I might have to say? If not, there's no harm in listening, right? Very well. Speak. Make it quick. There's much I must do. Why does everything have to be so difficult with you? So I know you'll be prosecuting Dirk's case, but aren't there any other prosecutors in this country? Why does it have to be you? Her Eminence Queen Garan personally requested that I serve as prosecutor. She did? That would make it hard to say no. Her Eminence thinks highly of my prosecutorial skills. Still, she didn't have to ask you to handle a case against your own father. Be honest, you really don't want to do this, do you? Ah. You speak of love and sentiment. I guess so. I do not deny such human emotions. But the law is the law, and placing personal feelings above it is beyond reprieve. Do you disagree? Well, no, I don't disagree, but civilizations only exist due to the confines of the law. Without them, love and sentiment would lack the fertile soil they need to flourish. Do you disagree? No, but the law must be obeyed. This truth sits above all else, including personal feelings. Therefore, whether or not I'm the son of an accuser is of no consequences. No consequence. Is that simple, or would you say otherwise? But he's very good at arguing. Come on, Apollo, tell him how wrong he is. But don't you know, wish it wasn't that way? Maybe I wasted my breath on you. And the winner is Prosecutor Saimari. Still spewing empty words devoid of meaning or consequence, I see. You putrid red pepper. Arg! I know I'm right. But did he have to be so eloquent about his point? It's like he's trying to cover something up with his pretty words. Well, I'd cut back on the debates with him, if I were you. Stick to questions, like the one you wanted to ask. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that hostage situation. Inga said he heard someone dear to Dirk in the palm. Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk in the palm of his hand. Using that person along with his hostage as leverage in obtaining the orb. That's news to me. Well, that's what Inga said. And kiss your chance of getting the orb back. Goodbye. Heh heh heh. My fate, my only, how should I say, insurance, you know, Dirk? What? I got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, you can imagine what kinds of things I could do, right? Heh heh, glad you're seeing things my way. I got the impression Dirk had no choice but to follow Inga's demands after he heard that. Who do you suppose this special person is? I wouldn't know. Liar! My bracelet's reacting. Indeed, about what you said.
サトライマをマドモサマシで足し抜けたれがせよそろか
No, that's not what you said. Ow, ow, ouch, my bracelet's crushing my wrist. That really hurts. What the heck's going on? I'm wise to your tricks, you putrid pepper. That bracelet reacts to the anxieties of the people around you by squeezing your wrist. Now that I know how it works, I can make it tighten around your wrist anytime I wish. See, this is a warning. Arrgh. I don't know how he did it. This renders my bracelet useless. Such every is powerless in the face of the Holy Mother's blessings. Well, your special power won't work against Pastor Samadhi, Apollo. Why don't you try something else? You're right. I'd have to ask Dirk about this. It appears... you intend to go through with a trial and you have no hope of winning. Grow up, Mr. Justice. We are no longer children, you and I. I'm not the one who needs to grow up, Nayuta. In case you didn't realize, I won my last case against none other than Mr. Wright. You tell him, Apollo. Is he mad? I can never tell with him. He's either sad or mad. His name's Sad Maddie. This trial is different. Your foolishness will only earn you a death sentence for aiding and abetting a criminal. And those who die as criminals are doomed to be reborn in the next life as something lower than a bug or vegetable. You'd be lucky to return this realm as a patch of mold. A mold? That's pretty harsh. Just to avert such a fate, abandon this folly before it's too late. I don't care if I end up as a dollop of blue cheese dressing in my next life. I'm going to defend Dirk in court. You fool. Know this. I intend to prosecute the accused with all my might, no matter what you say or do. Consider yourself forewarned. Now, if you'll excuse me... Pastor Samadhi knows his father will be publicly executed if he's found guilty. Yet he won't show even an ounce of mercy. Yuta, is this the real you? Have you really changed? Do you really plan on sending Dirk to his death? Do you even hear me? Don't Dirk and I matter to you anymore? Here, press on. Have it on time. We still got 16 minutes of time for our next tail brushing. I passed out right after we found her in the tomb. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open. Do you think he had her channel Amara, and so that was a hostage that Dirk was worried about? And I'm betting Amara stabbed Inga in the back. And then Dirk took the heat. She's been out cold ever since. We haven't been able to get a word out of her. I say it's just exhaustion. But I can't help but worry. That does explain where the blood came from. Because if Maya wasn't hurt, what is it, right? Are you all right? Yeah, I just think so. I'm glad you're here, Edgeworth. We wouldn't have gotten the permissions we have without you. Why'd I come all the way to Crane to be useless? Speaking of the investigation, I received a few things from Detective Sky. These should be proved to be useful for us as well. Auto support added. Okay, all the stuff we had. Can't thank you enough, Edgeworth. Honestly, I'd have been so lost without him these past few days. Be there, the barbed head lawyer, Phoenix Wright! Huh? Random Royal Guard? You're from the Grand Royal Guard, right? I'm Lackey! His name is Lackey! Whatever. His name's Lackey, Royal Guard member, and her eminence is shoulder rubber. That's very specific. What does the Royal Shoulder Rubber want with me? Hey, come think of it. My shoulders are a bit stiff. Don't be absurd. I'm here for one purpose only. I'm to bring you before her eminence. Queen Grand piece of Crane. Will you comply? Queen? What does she want with me? Why does she have to shout like that? I can't fathom why Queen Grand would summon you. But I advise you to accept her eminence's gracious invitation. Royal Shoulder Rubber Lackey, was it? May I join Mr. Wright in his audience with the Queen? Name is Lackey. L-A-H apostrophe K-E-E. And operates the omnipotent Queen Grand. She's already approved the request. She prosecuted Edgeworth. You're both to come with me. You mean to say Queen Grand sees our every move? Yes, indeed. Her spiritual power is immense. She can see what's going on thousands of miles away. Right? I fear I'll lose my hearing next if we don't hurry. Yeah, me too. Why the Queen herself summoned me personally? What could she possibly be up to? Alright, here we go. I see we brought our slowest typist in the universe with us. The barbed head lawyer has arrived. I bid you welcome. And you as well, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Thank you. The place still as magnificent as last time. We've heard much about you, Barbud. Seems your bluffs and tomfoolery tend to leave our court devastated in their wake. Is that what people have been saying about me? Right. Where are your manners? Eminence, I'm both humbled and delighted to be in your presence. Oh, Eminence, I'm glad to be here. Looks like you're doing well. Yeah, it's alright. There's no need to keep your head bowed all day. Yes, Your Eminence. Rafe not looking too good. It seems she can't just bounce back from her father's murder. So what can I do for you, Your Eminence? I wish to question you about something related to the case at hand. Perfect, because I have a few questions of my own. We fear we do not fully comprehend what has transpired, so it is we summoned you here to further elucidate the situation. Is it true that our husband Inga had been seeking the Founder's Orb? That's right. He wanted to trade a hostage for it. That's why he abducted Maya Fey. Insolent fool. Ow! That's a lie. A lie, I say. Father would have never done such a thing. But he did abduct Maya. That much is... I'm not standing here listening to nonsense. You will pay for this, you. You. Don't. Ow, ow, ow. Please, your benevolence. Is she hitting him? That's quite enough, Rafa. We understand your feelings, but we fear he speaks the truth. But we believe we know why your father would do such a thing. Huh? We believe he is seeking the orb as a means of obtaining spiritual power. With it, he intended to usurp the throne. My mother. What do you mean, Your Eminence? Inga was planning a coup if he was dissatisfied with the current administration. And secret police was the primary instrument of his treason. Secret police? That came up during the High Priest murder trial, too. Elite force under the direct command of the Minister of Justice, in this case, Inga. The man who's hunting down the rebels as Lady Kiro is a member of that group. Did Inga turn that once proud force into his own private army? And intended on using them to launch a coup and assassinate us? Oh, that's not a question. So Remnants had no control over them? As much as it shames us to admit it, Crane is not the unified realm it would appear to be. We are truly sorry you have had to witness the dirty underbelly of our kingdom. How could Father... But know that Inga could not have become king simply through our assassination. In Crane, only those who possess spiritual power may sit on the throne. I see, that's why Mr. Inga was seeking the Founder's Orb. Barbara, do you recall the man known as He's Lubin and Standen? He's the one that stole the orb. What about him? He too was involved in Inga's machinations. Inga had bought his loyalty, ordered the man to steal the orb, and covered up the theft. Then he sent the orb to the U.S. for Dr. Buff to study. It's all coming together. Capture the infamous villain Dirk Sadmati. It proved to be the crowning achievement of our reign. Now perhaps the kingdom may return to peace it once knew. Oh, what a joyous day. Hail to Remnants Queen Grand, Queen Priestess of Karain. Witness the spiritual power invoked to bless you straight from the Holy Mother. I can see how her coins would be elated at the prospect. But the Queen herself seems almost giddy for someone whose husband was just murdered. I hit the button and then started to cough. Father. Rayful, on the other hand, doesn't appear to be taking it so well. About the incident that occurred 3 years ago. The one in which Dirk was accused of assassinating Queen Amara. Yes, he set fire to her private residence, burning my dear sister alive. Murdered by arson. Only a demon would be capable of such a heinous crime. That event also set the stage for you to become queen. What did you do before you were crowned queen, Your Eminence? As part of our training to be queen, we served in many different governmental positions. I'm eating a mint, and I don't know why, but I'm choking on it. The longest of which was as the previous Minister of Justice. It was in that position that we were best able to support our elder sister, Queen Amara. Interesting, that's her husband's position, or at least it was. When you ascended to the throne, you passed the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. What prompts you to pass something like the Defense Culpability Act, Your Eminence? The assassination of our dear sister Amara. When the infamous villain Dirk Sadmati was apprehended, he announced that he would act as his own lawyer. That's right. Dirk used to be a lawyer. Dirk had been an extraordinarily talented lawyer and highly esteemed by the people. He falsified evidence in an attempt to win his own case. I see. But it's really his fabrication and the assassination of the Queen came to light. The people were devastated, and trust in the legal system plummeted. Now, why does that sound so familiar? Yeah, I wonder. Ahaha. In Crane, the Hall of Justice is a sacred space where victims receive their last rites. So if people lose their faith in it, the kingdom would be shaken to its very core. That's why the Defense Culpability Act had to be passed. It was the only way to keep our legal system from tumbling into the abyss. So that's how you sought to eliminate the use of perjury and phony evidence, huh? That law is what made lawyers go extinct in your kingdom. Now there's no one left to defend those who have been accused. Let me see how you could take an issue with such a reality. However, we are not blaming the act of lawyering itself. Those who are confident they can prove their client's innocence are always welcome to mount a vigorous defense, as you yourself have shown. Well, I guess so, but without lawyers, there's the possibility of false charges being filed and prosecuted. So long as our prosecutors continue to run nothing but perfect trials, there needn't be fear of such nefarious dealings. Do you disagree? Perfect prosecutors and their perfect trials? Huh. Let's not get started on this path. Furthermore, here in Karain, we have the divination seance. And so it is we no longer need lawyers, for the dead do not lie. In the short time I've been here, I've beat back false charges twice. I found the case built on the memories of the dead are less than perfect. So yes, I do take issue with the Defense Culpability Act, to say the least. Ho ho ho, such relentless rhetoric. Your reputation precedes you, Barbed One. Just as if we ourselves are being cross-examined. Oh no, that wasn't my intention. It's true that some feel the Defense Culpability Act is a necessary evil at best. There's a small sacrifice from which the peace of our kingdom has been forged. consider executing innocent lawyers a small sacrifice, then sure. The fact is that following his passage, the crime rate here in Khura'in dropped markedly. Therefore, we have no regrets concerning the enactment of the Defense Culpability Act. Really? None at all? Right, why don't we leave it at that? This isn't a court of law, after all. Yeah. Thought the founders ordered those to be exchanged for the hostage. It went missing after the murder. Would you happen to know anything about that? It's missing? I'm sure Dirk had it when he went into the tomb. If it wasn't there, I have no idea where it could be, Your Eminence. In that case, perhaps Dirk has hidden it somewhere. Incidentally, there is the matter of that horned youth you were with. Oh, he must be an Apollo. From his odd hairstyle, may we assume he'll be a relative, perhaps your younger brother? No, you got it all wrong. He's Dirk's son. More like foster son. They're not actually related by blood. Dirk's. Royal Guard. Your Eminence. Is there a prophecy or something that Dirk's son is going to do something? Unless you're whispering that one guy's here. Thank you for your time. Two of you may go now. Yes, Your Eminence. We'll be on our way. Okay, now what? Apollo and Athena have the murder scene investigation covered, so maybe we should go speak with the locals over at the bazaar. Please take a look at this. That reminds us when Dirk was still practicing law. You think lawyers in your country are also present evidence. Simply negates the other party's reaction when all else has failed. Do not presume to use such simplistic methods upon us. So sorry. To the bazaar! Looks kind of normal to me. Oh, how are we doing on time? Rawr! 3 minutes. Okay. What? Was that a lion? Oh, that? Caught me by surprise, too, when I first heard it. It's a cry of a local bird known as the warbat. Bird? Sounds like that? Rawr! Sounds more like a beast than a bird, if you ask me. I feel like he's on point. It's a form of mimicry. You know, help protect them against predators and stuff. Yes, well, can't say I've heard one quite like that before. Faster, dude. I'll give it a try. That's more than unusual. It's in danger. It's extremely rare to encounter one in the wild these days. It's so rare. And what's one doing out here in the middle of the bazaar? You got me. Maybe it's got something to do with its being their national bird. Bang! Ah! Is that a gunshot? Har 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 har. Talk to you. PW? Oh, what was that, Dads? Does he have a gun? Defiant Dragon's newest weapon. I call these puppies Dragon Snot Snaps. Gross. And he knows why. Yeah, I know, it's just hard to say. PW is like annoying to say. Because our hard work is starting to pay off. Thanks to our TV signal, hijacking and stuff, more and more people are joining our cause. Like how that, the regime's been cracking down this real tough fight. There's been a lot of going on lately. I say that again. I mean, what with the High Priest fake murder / suicide? People are calling it a DCA tragedy and it's causing a real public uproar. Hopefully this means Tara's success won't be in vain after all. So how exactly is a handful of firecrackers going to be of help to you guys? Anyway, simple. First let's spy into our fellow rebels. We use them as diversion when we need to shake Garen's goons. Huh? Like this. Bang! Whoa! Will you cut that out? I'm not with the regime and I'm not chasing you. Har 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 har. Har 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 har. Your reaction. That's priceless, PW. Har! Har 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 har. Guess I started that warbat too. It's a miracle no one's trying to arrest him while he's too busy laughing. You there. You are one of those insurgents, are you not? Yikes! Take that. Bang! Eek! It worked. And he's gone. This firecracker is more useful than I thought. Okay, we're gonna go pause real quick before we talk to this person. We're gonna go brush. 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, brushy done. We got 14 seconds until the ads are done running their thing. Pull that down. I do like that I can run those while I'm basically AFK anyway, so it doesn't really you don't miss anything. Downside is sometimes I'm going a little bit longer, which I guess is better than me going too short and wanting to start up again. I don't know. I don't know which is better. Ideally, it'd be close. Barbhead! Your benevolence. What can I do for you? I want to speak with you. About what my mother said. I don't believe a word of it. My father could not have been planning a coup. Well, I can understand why you'd feel that like that, but... It was set up. Someone must have been plotting against him. See, now, like, the pain is starting to fade, and now I'm itchy. I'm feeling itchy. And how do you know that? I just do, because the Holy Mother guides me. As a royal priestess, I must uncover the truth for all to see. Maybe this is just how Rafa expresses her sense of duty. Investigating this matter, are you not? And rejoice, for I shall accompany you, and bestow upon you the royal priestess's wisdom. Ha, aha, ha, that's the best news I've heard all day, your benevolence. No one would dare get in our way with Rafa by our side. We humbly accept your offer, don't we, Edgeworth? As you wish, right? Excellent. Then let us begin with my father's private quarters. You should be able to find some clues there. I shall expose this false charge for what it is, if it's the last thing I do. Could it be this reason she's so defensive against Inga because she's a daddy's girl? Barbhead, let's not waste any time. Father's private quarters are located within the royal residence. Now follow me. Alright, let's see if we can present to Edgeworth. Wait, she's sure in a hurry. Right, the minister's private quarters may behold evidence related to his murder as well. They may have killed two birds with one stone. Dave's awfully fired up. I just hope she'll be ready for the truth we find. After all, it's hard to believe that Inga was not in full control of the whole affair. I will present the badge. Still at it, I see. I guess borders mean little in the face of your incurable habit. Well, I heard you used to present evidence left and right during your investigations, too. That was a long time ago. Besides, who did you hear that from? Well, I have my sources. Oh? I'll tell your source that I look forward to his next salary review. Let's go. Yeah, poor Gumshoe. Now, if we can figure out which of these buildings has Inga's private quarters, what are these footprints here? That's where we'll find Rafa. There are footprints coming from this residence. It's bad they just kind of end. I wonder who made them and where they went. Silverton Ernst put his water all over the place. Sorry I knocked over when we got here earlier this afternoon, so we can rule out a thing at least. Right? What does it say about you if your first suspect is your own subordinate? That's what I call an extravagant exterior. Is this where Inga's private quarters are? Watch your step, right? That urn's been knocked over, spilling water everywhere. Yeah, the ground's soaked. Wonder who did this. Sob, I think someone's in there. Sob, father! Sniffle. Is that? Is that Rafa? There's still so many things I wish to tell you. She always puts on such a brave face. But hearing her crying all alone, I can't help but think of Trucy. Sob, father. Princess Rafa? Are you in there? Ah, just a moment. I'll be right out. I see you're finally here. Well, let's commence our investigation, shall we? Benevolence? Maybe you should rest for a minute first. You were eavesdropping on me, weren't you? No, I mean, yes, sorry. I couldn't help overhearing. Grrr. Hey, it wasn't like I was spying on you or anything. You stupid Barbhead. I knew what she was gonna say. Don't, ouch. Is she hitting or kicking? You could fade ignorance. It's if your brain mouth filter shuts off the moment you step out of the courtroom. Oh, I'm not that bad, Edgeworth. Yeah, I had that problem too. I'm getting better though. Anyway, what took you so long? I thought we'd never get here. You have a lot of nerve keeping the crown princess waiting. Oh, sorry. It's my father's residence. I've already unlocked it, so you can go right in. Oh, and be careful. Some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there. A dingbat dog? That's right, the Appy Mutts built a hole to Earnsworth. Where the hell got into this area? What it looked like? Oh, is it, Dirk's dog? Humph, I have better things to do than to memorize what some stray dog looks like. Anyway, it's not what we're talking about. Let's search my father's room, shall we? I hope we can see the dog. I want to see the dog. I really hope she's alright. Yeah, I hope the dog's alright. We're actually having more areas than we've seen before. That's a cool globe that spins automatically. That's a little, gaudy. What a mess. You can definitely tell a guy who should live in this room. Why are there money footprints coming in? I guess Inga and I had at least that much in common. Oh, this staff keeps getting in the way. Dana! Oh. Huh? Where's Dana? Normally... she comes running whenever Rafa calls. That's right. Dana is... what? Oh well. You, Barbhead. Come, hold this staff for me. Well, why me? Just take it. It's too heavy. And I'm tired of holding it. Sigh. How does Dana put up with this? Day in and day out. I'll just set it over here for now. Barbhead, I, the Royal Priestess of Crane, shall share my thoughts in the abduction. You will? Listen carefully, for such opportunities do not come often. Yes, of course. We'd be grateful to hear anything you'd like to share. My father was very likely seeking to obtain the Founder's Orb. It was not for the purposes of a coup d'etat. It was all for my sake. For your sake. Founder's Orb is capable of bestowing great spiritual power. My father truly believed that. And he wanted that power to be mine. I haven't finished my training, and I still can't channel spirits. He's doing it for me. Right, I see. Well, do you understand why he did it now? I do, but... it doesn't change the fact that Minister Inga was a kidnapper. Also, isn't that hair dye we saw the rich guy had in the Nine Tails Village or whatever? Doesn't change the fact that Minister Inga was a kidnapper. Ah, I guess you don't believe he is, do you? Oh! Information is sure to surface upon further investigation. If I say he did this all for me, in the story, was he really trying to obtain the orb for Rafa? Somehow I doubt it. Speaking of powers, I wonder if Rafa will be performing the divination seance tomorrow. Raina Fox. You got Pearl Fox. I guess Pearl Fox. No, Violet Stars Fox. I got confused. Remember what part, Treeborn? I should probably ask her about that. I blacked out for a minute. Did something happen? Nicholas, I know Dana isn't with you today. For Wrestling Fox? Actually, I was teasing you. Why would I forget a fox? Why would I forget a fellow fox? My problem is with remembering humans, okay? They all look alike to me. No offense. But the fox, I mean, I know he was just pretending to be a fox, but, you know, I got kind of a soft spot for that, you know? He just wants to be a fox. I don't know where she has gone. I've not spoken with her since this morning. I assume she must be quite busy today. I did catch a glimpse of her a little after 2 o'clock. I tried calling out to her. She went off somewhere again. A little after 2? That's about an hour before the murder. Indeed. Of all the times for this to happen, she only comes to me the moment I call her name. I know it's hard to believe. Even nannies have lives, you know. The never find her after the murder is slightly alarming. I wonder if Apis is related to today's incident somehow. Do you think she was unwittingly caught up in them? Who knows? At the very least, I don't think she was at the scene of the crime. Nana. Hope she's alright. Dave seems really worried for Nana. Let's ask about this. Nevertheless, has Nana served you long? Yes, she's been at my beck. I can't talk. She's been at my beck and call for as long as I remember. I've heard she even cared for me as an infant, right down to changing my diapers. Your diapers, it almost sounds like she'd be your mother. Indeed. That's a simple fact of life when your mother's busy being a queen. It takes care of my every need. She's my teacher in all things as well. If this pool of knowledge seems rather lopsided in some respects. Could that be the result of Nana's teachings? Nana, could it be that my trusted attendant has come to dislike me? Now that I think about it, perhaps I've been acting rather spoiled as of late. I'm sure she'll be back. Yes, I suppose Nana would never truly abandon me. On her return, I will do something nice for her. Perhaps she'd like a shoulder massage. And yet I can't shake the feeling that Nana's connected to this case in some way. I think I'd be conducting tomorrow's divination seance. Who else if not I? Good point. Thing is, these seances are all about what victims experience in their final moments. So tomorrow, Grace will experience her own father's death exactly as it happened. That's more than knowing Amos have to deal with. Do you really have to go through with this seance tomorrow? There's really no one else? What about just calling the whole thing off? It's not as if I'm doing this because I want to. No? Ah! Never mind. I misspoke. Dinner seance is a very important duty of the royal priestess. And it's one I intend to fulfill. There's that word. Duty. Benevolence. As Crown Princess, you are destined to rule the kingdom one day. That means there will be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how to keep your people happy, and what is true and what is false. Most importantly, what role you must play therein. What if I'm even up to the task? Performing divination seance is very important for the priestess. But duty or not is a heavy burden for someone so young. Nothing worse should be forced to watch her father's murder. Will be a weight too heavy for her to bear? I'm confused about the syringe on the table, but I want to ask about the hair dye first. What's this? Je suis la belle. Never thought I'd see this brand again. It appears to be a sample of some sort of brown hair color. Colored jet black. I think it was going gray. Here, Edgeworth, maybe you can use it. I like my natural hair color just fine, thank you very much. This is most likely a special ink pad for the Justice Minister's stamp. His insignia is carved big and bold right on the lid. Talk about overkill. Do you really have to mark everything you own? There's a syringe in a vial. Those were for my father's back pain. He said it really helped when the pain was particularly unbearable. It's that bad, huh? He must have been injecting some sort of painkiller directly into his back then. Yes, my father said his back pain could knock him off his feet. I have a feeling I've experienced some pretty severe back pain of my own. Well, I can't have you throwing your back out of court, so why don't you take a vial? No thanks. I hear your body builds up a tolerance test sort of thing. I thought you didn't want them. I'm going straight to a chiropractor as soon as I get home. This here looks like it was modeled after Inga's suit jacket. The backrest even has those fancy buttons of his. I have to make sure awfully uncomfortable to sit on. Actually, they serve to massage the pressure points on his back. My father suffered from terrible back pain, you see. I wonder if it really works. Snow pad must belong to Inga. Let's see. And a purple hat, glasses, diamond-shaped tattoo on the forehead. Dark long hair, eye patch, blue clothes, Phoenix right spiky hair, blue clothes, pink necktie. That's strange. There's even no detailing people's most prominent characteristics. Reading some stuff about me in here. Why do you bother doing this? I'm afraid even I can't answer that. Whatever the reason, it's giving me a case of the heebie-jeebies. I wonder if that's so he can put out, like, identifiers if he ever wants to accuse us of murder, or crime, or whatever. It's as though he was taking down descriptions of people over the phone. That's what it reminds me of anyway. What a brilliant deduction. One fitting of chief prosecutor such as yourself. I commend you. Yeah, that's high praise coming from you, your benevolence. Edgeworth's right, they do look like dictation notes, but... I don't know. I mean, why bother describing Nana, who I must have seen every day? That's one luxurious and comfy-looking bed. I've slept on nothing but hard floors since I come into Crane. Can't wait to sleep in a nice soft bed again. Then take it, it's yours if you wish. We'll have to clean this room out anyway, now that my father's gone. Don't you want to keep those things as a memento of your father? Besides, I don't need his spirit haunting me late at night. Do you suppose if I slept on it, I could see my father once more? Princess Rafa. I honestly don't know how to answer that. You know, one thing I've always wanted is one of these big 4-poster beds where you can have, like, the screens or whatever, the privacy screens. This one doesn't seem to have them, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Yeah, right now I just have a bed. But I do like my headboard better than this. So my headboard is a bookshelf. Well, a shelf anyway. So I used to keep books on it when I was younger. But I've learned I don't read in bed. This is my big tip for you guys. Actually, this is my tip for everyone. If you want to sleep better, you need to limit your activities in bed that are not sleep related, or, you know. Okay, I may have put my foot in my mouth. Limit activities like, don't be on your phone in bed. Unless you're trying to wake up. Don't watch TV in bed. Don't read in bed, assuming reading keeps you awake. If reading is something you really enjoy, don't read in bed. Yeah, it'll help you sleep better, a little bit. It's not a guarantee, but, you know, the thing is, we train ourselves. We train ourselves over time. You can train yourself to do anything. Other activities? Like what, Zarek? Do you wish to share an activity with the class? What are you thinking? Alright, we'll move on. Yeah, we'll move on. Where were we? It'd probably be good in the winter time to stay warm. Fox ASMR. Man, in bed? That's just like a weird thing to have in bed. That's one gaudy sculpture. My father sculpted himself from a block of solid gold. Why did he have a block of solid gold? That's a really good statue. Like, I thought most of those things were just like cast. Like, they carve like a wood or something and they put like make a cast for it and then pour the gold in there. Carved it? Why did that surprise me? He was also a narcissist. Because I'm not a narcissist. Only a narcissist would have a statue of yourself in solid gold. Ever. I'm pretty sure only a narcissist would have a statue of yourself, period. Made out of anything. A painting is probably less. How many people you know that have statues of themselves, Treeborn? Haha, it's pretty detailed. You can even include that personal stamp for this. Yeah, it seems a little loose. Ah! Look, there's a secret safe inside. Exactly, 0. Oh my, I think such thing was here all this time. Rats, looks like we'll need this combination to get in. Can we test it for fingerprints? We can't open this without the combination. That Prince Faithful would know it. That Princess Faithful would know it. Well, if we can't open it, we can't open it. Now let's continue our investigation and come back to this a little later. His desk is crammed full of documents. Well, they appear to be paperwork for executions. Oh, for this many cases? Indeed, something is rotten in the Kingdom of Crane. This one dates back to 5 years ago. Somebody tells me somebody kept putting them off because they hate doing paperwork. There's some money footprints, shoe prints here. Come think of it. There's some spilled water by the entrance. Someone must have stepped in it before coming in here. They're already dry. That means they're at least several hours old. Someone must have been in here today in the early afternoon. For our servants clean the room each day. And claim we have saying. Leave not today's untidiness to tomorrow. Mine is why clean up today what you can leave for tomorrow. That's the opposite. I'm really beginning to wonder what's inside that safe. Maybe what the combination might be, your benevolence? No whatsoever. It's like a 4-digit combo looks. Maybe it's a date. It's probably not anything that would be easy to guess. Let's try some dates to see what happens. Date you'll use the combination. Deact. How about these dates? How about the date the defense culpability action enacted? Do you know when that was, your benevolence? Ana! Your benevolence? Whisper. Yes, of course. I believe the date would be June 14th. Reiterate is whispering in the ears that leads the secret to your success. Alright, let's give it. Alright. This bothers me, okay? Does anybody know why this bothers me? June 14th, 0614. Does anybody know why this bothers me? Anyone take a stab at this? No. This bothers me. Okay, I might be jumping the gun. Okay, I might be jumping the gun. I'm pretty sure the United States is the only country in the world they would type June 14th as 0614. Every other country in the world would type June 14th as 1406. That's why it bothers me. This is a foreign country. Maybe it's wrong, okay? Maybe it's wrong. But even if it's wrong for the wrong reason. Anyway, let's go. That's on. You're not in Canada as well? That's because you work with the US so much. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I guess it's more than I thought. Canada uses everything. I got a map here. Maybe I should bring it up over here. Hold on. Hold on. Bring it up over here. You guys can see my web browser. Alright, check it out. Okay. I pulled it up over here. Ow! Quit throwing stuff at me. Look. Look. Day, month, year. All this. Day, month, year. Or year, month, day. That's all these striped ones. Again, that's a different thing. Month, day, year. Some U.S. island territories. Month, day, year. Year, month, day. United States. We're the only country that does that. Month, day, year. Only some U.S. Canada's everything. Canada, Kenya, and Ghana do everything. Whatever. They don't care. Canada doesn't care. Or whatever. We do whatever we want. Chaotic. Very chaotic. Okay. We got kind of sidetracked. Let's give it a try. Nope, that's not it. I'll try something else. Update Inglewood use it to get... He didn't try. Happy birthday? Where's your birthday, you benevolence? Oh, you're wasting your time. It can now possibly be my birthday. Oh, come on. It's worth a shot. Fine, it's December 24th. Christmas Eve? Let's give it a shot. Give it a try. 1, 2, 2, 4. Ah! It opened. It did? Yep. It looks like the bottom safe was a fake. Something meant to be misled. Something meant to mislead would-be thieves, no doubt. So it's rendered quite ineffective by its use of an easily guessed combination. Well, why, Father? Why my birth date? Was there a fox in it? If not, probably not. I don't even remember the names of these things. I don't ever pay attention to the names of the turnabout things. Okay, let's see what's in here. Well, this looks like a letter or something. Let's see. Dear Father, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. You're always so kind, and I love you very much. I hope you live to be 100 years old. Love, Rafa. That was a long time ago. That was months ago. I don't remember anything about it. I'm sorry. Oh, what were you trying to point out? There's a reason why people are shocked that I remember anything. Because I don't remember things much. I'm like a goldfish. I don't hate this game. My very first birthday was the almost Christmas. Rafa was in that? Was the almost Christmas? I don't know anything. Like, I don't remember that at all. Like, that's not ringing any bells at all. 0 bells wrong. I wrote this to my father when I was 8 years old. But Father, why would you hold on to something so childish and stupid? There's some other papers in here. Yeah, my only concern is the length of this game. I mean, I'm in love with you guys. People have been telling me almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Oh. People keep telling me that I need to do like less long games. Like all the game requests are like super long. And there's a good point to that because we are what 100 hours in this game. Probably more. Look, 104 hours into this game. And we've also played all the other ones as well up to this one. So we're looking at like probably like 300 hours of Apollo Justice this year. And people that don't like visual novels are frustrated by that. And I'm very, very easily swayed. So when people are frustrated, I become frustrated. And I feel kind of bad about that, but I don't hate the game. I'm distracted again. Oh! That's my problem. I've told people close to me, please do not say that something is terrible or something sucks that I like, because that is going to make me not like it anymore. I'm hydrating. So I've been trying to stay strong. But even now, another visual novel got requested. So anyway, what are we doing? There's some other papers in here. Ah. Once I poison the queen, the throne will be mine. The spiritual power obtained from the treasure will be back in my claim. Meantime, the secret police are to keep a close watch on Koran. This is the plan for his coup d'etat. What? Give me that. I don't understand. It seems Justice Minister Inga was plotting the assassination of the queen. This can't be true. I would never harm Mother. Poor Rafa. This is to come as a terrible shock. What's this? There's a photo in here, too. Oh, it's a woman and a baby. Wonder who they are. Is that... What's her name, Reina? I've already forgot her name. The one whose tomb we just left. I don't know. It's a woman and a baby. I wonder who they are. I found out this law book with the Marcus the Defiant Dragons branded on it. Dirk's wife. I forgot her name. Holy crap! 575 stream streak? Yeah. You were here almost as much as I am, Zarek. Somehow. Actually, you're here exactly as much as I am. I don't know. Don't know how you do it. I couldn't put up myself for that long. I certainly haven't watched myself that much. Wait. That's... your benevolence. How? How can this be? Thud. Princess Rafa. She's looking incredibly pale. Your benevolence. Are you alright? Alright? How can I be alright? Huh? All that I have believed is all lies. I'm afraid I don't follow. What the heck is she talking about? Can I ask who the woman is in this picture? Always the ones that mess you. Yeah, so Friday we start pretty early, usually. How should I know? If you want a streak, Mopar, your best bet is probably going to be to, just get to Twitch on your phone and watch for like 15 minutes. I think, Zelrik's the expert on streaks. Zelrik, how much do you have to watch to actually keep a streak? It's not much. I think it's like 15 minutes or something like that. How should I know? See, I didn't know anything that was going on. Oh. I feel like I'm going to get much more out of her when she's like this. But I think as long as you catch the stream, like 15 minutes of it, you should be good. 5 to 15 minutes, yeah. So just put it on while you're working, or it gets busy at work, yeah. But we are pretty predictable. It's 12:30 or so to 4 on Friday. Mother? Huh? I must ask my mother about the secret she's hiding. What secret? I must go. Goodbye. Wait! What was that all about? It's like her mind was off somewhere else. And here's this photo really upsets her. So, did I record a ringtone for you at some point? I just like, you're like, hey, say this. I'm like, okay. And I say that, and you just, like, made that your ringtone or something. I wonder who the lady in this picture is. Stop. Shadow, come back here. Ruff, 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 ruff. The puppy! That's the puppy! And, so he took, Albie. Albie is the one he took. Maybe. Wait, that sounds like Albie and Shadow. That's odd. Criminals aren't normally allowed in this area. Wonder what's afoot. What did I record for you? I don't remember. I mean, do you want me to record again properly where I can actually hear what I'm saying? Because apparently I talk differently. Like, I think this is my normal speaking voice. But I end up getting a little more gravelly as I'm going on, like this. And so it sounds a little bit deeper. No idea. Because I can't hear myself. Goo! 1. Ah, Edgeworth! I love it! I love it so much! Look at it! Hope one of you has a good explanation for this. I love it. I'm so happy. I cannot be more happy with this picture. Look at the puppy's just hanging there. Look at the little tail wagging back and forth. It's so adorable. I love it. I love it. Ah, I'm so sorry. Hi, Albie. No, Shadow. Bad dog. Leave the man's thingamajig alone. Grrr. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, if you would kindly detach your dog from my cravat. Yang's back, baby. Why is everyone so tall? Right away, sir. Just hold still, and... Grrr. 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 It's not my fault you're a giant. Luckily, there's this chair here to stand on. Very convenient. Goo, stop pulling like that. You only stretch the fabric. Who asked you? Parker? Oh, Shadow, let's go with this. Whatchamacallit. I like that. I don't think so. Grrr. This isn't working. I just have to pull it harder then. 1, 2, wait, what are you? 3! Come on! I need air! Huff, huff, huff. Were you trying to kill me? I'm really sorry, mister. My dog has a habit of attacking silly things like that. Maybe for his sake, he should stick to more traditional targets like cars or his tail. What's worse, he stuck in here again today and stole some weird-looking hat. I don't know what to do with it anymore. Bad dog. You're a very bad dog. Wine. Isn't that Nana's hat? Wait a second. I've seen that hat before. Abby, can I see that hat again? Sure. Wait, isn't that this? Isn't that Nana's hat? I thought she disappeared. Shadow swiped it from someone. Albie? How exactly did Shadow get this? Allow me to explain. How are we doing on time? 3 minutes. It all started while we were on a walk through the bazaar today. When suddenly Dax popped out of a manhole. Ha! Fangs of Defiant Dragons? Whoa, Fangs of Defiant Dragons. Ha! That's our ball is here. So you want to join our cause, kid? Huh? Naturally, I was super startled by that weirdo's sudden appearance. Rawr! Ruff ruff. Back! Dog of the Garen regime. Huh? This is my dog, Shadow. Defiant Dragon secret weapon. Dragon snot snaps. Achoo! Bang! Whoa! Oof. Har 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 har. Oh man, look on your face. That's classic. The sudden bang of the firecracker spooked Shadow, and he ran off into the crowds. Ruff, 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 ruff. Ah! Shadow, come back here! Har 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 har. That'll teach you, Grand Slapdog. You there. What do you think you're doing? Act not good. That's when a policeman came running over and hauled Dax away. That right around 2 p.m. if I remember correctly. I'm going to pretend I know what Dax was trying to do. Just after Shadow and I finally caught up to him here in the palace courtyard. He had the thing in his mouth. 2 p.m., huh? That's about an hour before the minister's death. They supposedly went missing after the murder. Just a place here at the palace around 2. Actually, I just remember I saw something pretty amazing around that time, too. Really amazing. What did you see? I mean, what was you saw that was so amazing? I saw our Eminence Queen Grand channeling a spirit. Is it really that big of a deal to see her channeling someone? You bet it is. Congress never allowed to behold the sacred rite. Oh, can you tell me more? Of course, I'm always happy to explain. I believe it was around 2 p.m. today. I got lost in the palace grounds while looking for Shadow. Yeah, cower before my power as it grows. Baka. Oh, what is this place? It gives me the creeps. Where could Shadow have gone? In my search, I took a peek into a small room, and that's when I saw Queen Duran. She was channeling a spirit for a neighboring kingdom's king. I saw her transform right before my eyes. So excited I had to take a picture of it. You took a picture? I know I shouldn't have. But I just couldn't help myself. What about no? I don't. You think I care about that? No. Hey, listen, the treasure room. I was not exactly the picture of self-restraint. Turning right in right after that, so I ran off before anyone could spot me. Getting arrested again, you know. Yeah, I know. Anyway, here's a copy of the picture. Just don't tell anyone I was the one who took it. I worry about his future sometimes. Come think of it. How'd you and Shadow get into the royal residence anyway? It's open for commoners after all. I'm going to explain. There's a way to get into the palace from the bazaar. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, though. Shadow can easily fit, but anyone bigger than me is out of luck. You don't say. If part of the palace wall is damaged, there's a hole I can just make it through. Don't pet the fox. I will bite you. Arr. Go on. I should know that they have some really tasty food here. Oh, this isn't your first time in here, huh? Trespassing is legal, you know. Your bones won't stop me. Got sharp teeth. No, it's not like that. I didn't mean any harm. Don't boot my nose either. I'll bite you too. I'll bite the finger. Ah. Ow. Bye, everyone. You think I won't? Who threw that? Fight you all. I'm not gonna like you guys or anything. Ah! The hugs and the food. I'm gonna eat this taco. Alright, no. But, what was I saying? Ah! Bite the beach ball. Oh, burger. Burger? No. Eat the burger. What was I doing? I don't remember. I was angry for some reason. Oh well. No, it's not like that. I didn't mean any harm. Oh, cookie. No. Alright, Emerald. But don't expect a thank you. I didn't ask for it, so. I didn't mean any harm. It's just, I want to help change this kingdom. What do you mean? Well, after Miss Faye's trial, I started thinking, like maybe there was something I could do to help the revolution too. Nice trial, huh? The tragedy only happened because of how twisted Crayne's legal system has become. How utterly foolish to cast away one's life for such a reason. There must have been other ways to cover up the crime. Had I done so, my wife would rush to my defense, and when the case went to trial, she would suffer the same fate as I am under the Defense Culpability Act. I could not live with myself had she been convicted because of that fiendish man. This cannot be. All I have done under the laws of our kingdom has all been... This act led to the false charge against Maya and the High Priest's suicide. That trial also caused the public to start questioning the current state of things. It seems even Albie has some pretty strong feelings on this matter. I knew there had to be something I could do to help. That's when I remembered the hole in the palace wall and started thinking. Maybe I could sneak in and take a picture of one of the royals up to no good. I just won't do my part. The spirit of evolution seems to be catching on even with one so young. Right? Momentum is steadily building, and the tipping point is fast approaching. It's just a matter of when. I agree, and the Pope's perception of the Defiant Dragon seems to be changing too. But Albie, you can't go trespassing like that, even if it's for a good cause. It's not right. Okay, I won't do it again. Albie, is that really all you have to confess? You haven't been up to any other mischief. And when I say you, I mean Shadow. Huh? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Nice try, Albie, but the food is literally right in front of us. Oop. Hey, don't, no touchy! I'll bite you. Ow. Albie, you wouldn't happen to know how this urn got opened, would you? Ah, Professor Benevolence told me something rather interesting. Be careful, some dingbat dog got into the courtyard and spilled water over there. Dingbat dog? That's right. The Abbey must have spilled a whole urn's worth. I'm gonna bite you! Don't bite everyone! Why did everyone touch my nose? The dingbat dog she mentioned wouldn't have to be Shadow, would it? Oh. I guess the dog's out of the bag. So I lied, but I was worried I'd get in trouble. I know I shouldn't lie to a lawyer like that. No, it's not going to lie to anyone like that, so let's try to only tell the truth. Okay, Albie? Oh, Mr. Wright, I almost forgot. I saw a couple of Americans a moment ago. They had really weird haircuts, so I thought they might be friends of yours. Or really now. Seems your little friend thinks all of us Americans have strange hairstyles. I suppose you have you to thank for that, right? So what exactly did their hair look like? There was a guy with 2 crops of hair sticking out of his forehead like an antenna. And there's a lady with a long bunch of hair that looked like a big orange spider leg. That sounds like Apollo and Athena. What they were doing? They were racing through the bazaar. with the Grand Royal Guard in hot pursuit. Wait, what? Why were they being pursued? I'm not sure, but I had my suspicions. I just hope they're alright. So sorry for not mentioning it before. It just kind of slipped my mind. Queen sent them after them. Thinking they had the orb. I mean, this is a reasonable place for a pause, but we still got 9 minutes left, so if I do this, it's going to end up putting us off. Let's keep going. I will chase you, I will bite you, I will hit you, I will kick you. Puff, 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 puff. Those guys sure are persistent. Puff, 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 puff. Yeah, they even roar me out, and that doesn't happen often. Why are they after us anyway? Ah, Apollo. Spoiled guards again. Ah, quick hide. Spoiled! Who are you calling spoiled? Arr! Well, who asked you? Fox is a spoiled one. She's all nice to you guys. And she gets all the nice stuff. I could be nice too. I don't want to. Hey, where'd Hornet and Spidey Hair go? Spidey Hair? They're not talking about me, are they? Is that a trick question? Maybe you're hiding somewhere around here. Bar! I followed that weird-looking bird over there. Did it just... Yeah, it did. It's called a warbad, and... You know what? I'll tell you all about it later. We're not being chased by masked men. Now come out wherever you are. Hand over the Founder's Orb. You know what's good for you. I will bite your hand. Figures after the orb. I don't want to know what they do to us if we were captured. They grew us in those obnoxious loud voices. I came after the first hour and confessed to whatever they wanted. Truth or no. Well, now, you foreign devils. It's gone far enough. Must I keep us waiting any longer? Arr. Gotta get out of here. Must be a safe place to hide somewhere. Maybe we can hide here. No way. They find us in no time. There we are. They're closing in on us. We gotta find a place to hide. Do you have like a time limit? Let's say just be safe. Maybe we can hide here. Okay, it looks like there's time limit. Whatever. It looks like there's not anything else either. Look, the manhole. Ah, that's right. Jason, do you remember my office? Sure. I remember that messy, dimly lit room. I thought I was Master Amara's assassination kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Remember how to get there? Medina, I know where I can hide. Follow me. Oh, where are we going? Arrgh! Oh wait, you're not seriously thinking about going down there. It smells like rotten eggs. Are those rats out here? Got no choice. I can get somewhere safe, but this is the only way in. Quick, before it's too late. Oh, it's going to take forever to get this stench out of my hair. Looks like we lost him. That was close. Dirk's office. How long has it been since I last set foot in here? At least we're safe now, but... Why is he all huddled over in the corner like that? Ah! That's? AJ, what the heck are you doing here? Parents Royal Guards are after us. Har har har. What's a rebel? Always a rebel. Don't worry. The regime doesn't know about this place, so you can relax now. It was this one of my part of the rebellion. I don't recall signing up. Apollo! Mr. Wright? What are you doing here? We saw you two go into that manhole. You narrowly escaped the guard's notice. It was like watching a pair of ostriches burying their heads in the sand. I guess that was closer to shave than I thought. Anyway, you're safe and sound now, and that's what really counts. Oh, I'll also have some evidence for you. That's Mr. Wright. In case I'm introduced you from the boss. So what is this dubious hovel we found ourselves in anyway? It's a Defiant Dragon's safe house, also known as the former Sad Mighty Law offices. I see. Although it might just be a happenstance. Here I am, a chief prosecutor, hiding out in a rebel base. Oh, please don't report this place to the local police, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Might as well take a look around while we're waiting for the heat to die down out there. Come on, Tina, stop moping over there and help me check this place out. Shutter, please tell me there's a shower here. There's a sink in the kitchen. If you're lucky, maybe even some soap. I'm sorry I even asked. So that's you guys are still using this office, I see? Yep. So now it's the official headquarters of official HQ of the Defiant Dragons. But as Dirk said, and I quote, "We must keep it for the day when Crane needs lawyers once more." Restoring the legal system to its rightful form through a popular uprising. You can tell how much Dirk believes in his cause. Oh, and AJ, Dirk said something else that might interest you. He said he hopes you'll come back and take over this office someday. Take over? Me? Those were his words. He may have been half joking, though. Dirk, guess I heard from PW. AJ's become a lawyer. Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you. Must be because of you, Dirk. I'm not so sure about that. I imagine he's already forgotten about me. What are you talking about? I bet he can't wait to follow in your footsteps. Ha, ha, ha. Nothing made me happier. Maybe one day he'll return to Crane and take over this office. Okay, this is pipe dream, though. Dirk really said that. Dirk was never a hands-on kind of dad. But not a day went by that he wasn't thinking of you. That much I'm sure of. Doesn't get more paternal than that. Dirk. And think, I really did spend my days trying to forget you. I'm looking forward to a nice, long talk once you're free. I'm surprised to see so many appliances here. There's even a TV. What oof. Speaking of which, we as people have created quite a shock. When the Plume Punisher, Warrior Neo of Trial Element was last on TV. I mean, I've had my own problems with my, paternal figure. To the point that, I started calling him by name. Rather than, anything else. To my mother, of course, she begged me not to call him that to his face. You know that show where actors play the parts of Dirk and Raifa? You hijacked that in the middle of its broadcast, right? Yep, all the writers do each week is try to ruin the Defiant Dragons. Good name. So sad to hit him where it hurts. Har 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 har. That must have been real shocking, especially for the kids who waited all week to see it. I mean, the show's main villain was actually hijacking the very show he's in. This is probably the book we're looking for. What was in this file? Oh, it's full of newspaper clippings. Arson due to a collection of documents and information on Amara's assassination. Arson incident involving Amara's private residence, Amara's sleeping pill, and perished in a fire. The fire found and seen had Dirk's fingerprints on it. This is what Dirk was talking about. I know most of the stuff here on top. Let's see what else there is. Oh, where did he get all this? Anything important here? Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in the incident and lost his life. He was struck in the head by the culprit. Victim's passport and any pictures of him were burned up in the fire. Not knowing his real name, no divination status would be performed. What about this? Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. What? This is about your father, Apollo. Most like it. But I was never told much more than what's written here. Really? How come? Dirk always skated around the subject. Maybe he thought I was still too young. Plus, I always thought of Dirk as my dad, so he never really brought it up. Oh, I see. Still, I feel kind of sorry for your real dad. I mean, died for something he's not really related to. Your real dad. I was never really interested in learning about him. After seeing his picture, I can't help but feel a little curious. I wonder if Dad can tell me anything about him. Oh, this file looks like it might be useful. There are so many pages, I can't tell what's important. Need someone to help organize all of this. I think I know just the person to ask. Alright, we're gonna pause for a second because it's time to brush again. Should we go brushy brushy and we'll be right back, okay? 3 minutes. Boop. And I'm back about 15 seconds early, so we're gonna have to wait on that. I'll check my posture while I'm at it. Posture is terrific. Unlike Fox, who likes to sit like a gremlin, I have perfect posture at all times. Thank you. I mean, wait, no. No, thank you, Baka. This is Dirk's old law book. Look, there's a mark on the cover. It looks like it was branded on with a hot iron. Who asked you? I think it's done in protest against the Domestic Culpability Act. I am not learning. I'll buy everything. He's done protesting against the Transculpability Act. The entry on the DC Act right here. See? Well, this infamous anti-lawyer law you guys are always talking about. Not tongue-tied. I'm just grumbling. At my law offices. That's the sign on Durkee's just way out front. Hey, Dats. But the office used to do quite a bit of business. That it did. Dirk was a famous lawyer with countless courtroom victories, after all. He was a dauntless dragon who turned trials upside down, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. His fame as a lawyer spread far and wide across Korea back in the day. But the day comes when he could probably display the sign again. Can I look at the spider? What's all the spider web stats? Did you ever clean the place? Not the webs, we have what you call a symbiotic relationship. Grumble to tumble? What does that even mean? You don't make any sense, Baka. Catch the bugs get in here, and I'll clean them up. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Ew, is that a newt? What, Athena, can't you tell a gecko when you see one? What's the difference? Geckos like to live in houses, while newts prefer to be outside near water. They're totally different creatures. How do you know this wasn't found near some water? Could there will be a gecko? I'm pretty sure it's a newt. Oh, so you agree it's a newt, Apollo? Ack, fell right into a trap. You're both wrong. It's just a plain old lizard. Scratching my back. Who's the kid? Wait a second, that's you, Apollo. I don't have those swords anywhere. Is that really the only way anybody recognizes me? Hee, you're so cute. And who's that fine-looking young man? That's Nayuta, back when he used to be Spile. Wow, his Spile's absolutely angelic. Sure brings back memories that was taken the day we all went out fishing. What was Prosecutor Satamati like when he was younger? He's kind of quiet but passionate when it came to his convictions. When he finally made prosecutor, he was all fired up to change Korean for the better. Now he's nothing more than Garen's lackey. Seems like that's just a lot to say about Nayuta. Ask him about his thoughts later. That's what's with the altar. It's where we pay our respects to the victims of the Transculpability Act. This act is a heinous law that puts innocent people to death. A law that's supposed to protect the people sends them to their graves instead. Talk about insane. That reminds me, I saw a funny, it was a sketch comedy thing of some sort. So police officers, they found this body and like, it's another one, sir. Yep. They buried him in their clothes and used a stone with writing on it to mark it. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch. And then, sir, you gotta see this. Come quickly. I go and it pans out in a graveyard. It's like, oh no, Chauncey, some of these markers are over 200 years old. You tell me this bastard's immortal? And so the show was called Cops Who Don't Understand Cemeteries. It's very silly. I did not do it justice, I assure you. There's scaling a knife sticking out of the Queen's picture. Who knows how they think the Defiant Dragons were a violent group. I'm not Fox, I'm Yang. Oh, that was actually me trying to kill a fly. The knife hit it, I whiffed and the thing hit it stuck right between her eyes. You mean this wasn't on purpose? I mean, I am a fox, but I'm not Fox. Although, maybe you said, I'm a fox, not the fox. I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to be you know what's part of the Defiant Dragons. Yep, you give us a riding star of the resistance. vowed to fight for the cause of the legal system. Then he'd become a prosecutor and give Inga and Garun the smackdown they deserve. But now he's... yeah, puppet of the Garun regime. Not only that, but now he's gonna prosecute his own dad. It doesn't add up. What happened to him? Me too. If I had to guess, I'd say Garun has some serious leverage over him. Leverage? Like what? Which I knew. Seems like Dirk knows. I tried to press him about it, but he wouldn't say. Come think of it, Dirk did say. Yuta, he's suffering. Yes, he knows the rightful state of Crane, his legal system. Something forced him to bend to the Gang's will, and is tearing him apart. That's the case. I bet Yuta doesn't really want to go through Dirk's prosecution. Ah! What? Do you know something about this? Nope. Just felt like shouting is all. Had been going there for a second. I had the risk to dox myself more than I already have. I've told you guys about this vacation that we took as a family out west, and we spent 2 weeks traveling around the west from Utah all the way up to South Dakota, and made this big half circle, and then came back. One night we were driving, and we spent a lot of time driving in that trip. Where a fox? Let's see what fox we get. Fox Picker 90. We spent a lot of time driving that trip, and so we're driving one night, and we were in a 15-passenger van. There's like 8 of us or so, something like that, and my grandfather's in the middle. So I'm in the back, like reading or playing on one of my portable systems or something. I had those back then. I can't remember. I used to read a lot, but it was night. It was dark, so I had my light, or I don't remember what I was doing at the time. I was awake. Not many people were awake at that point. My granddad just starts screaming. Ah! Everybody's like, what? My dad's driving, he swerves, and you know, there's nobody around. We're on this big desolate highway, and I was like, what? My granddad said, oh, I just felt like screaming. He just starts laughing. He was quite the prankster, he was. Oh, I need to present some stuff to him. Ah! Nope. Feel like shouting again. Yeah, it's about this file. Can you help me figure out which pages are most relevant? Yep, sure can. I got the whole thing memorized. This page? It's definitely worth a look. Son of Terrace Dirk, now you just from the royal family. Yet the sense of father that visits upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of Kuranese people. That's right, Buster Samuel was part of the royal family, wasn't he? Yep. He was expelled after that whole thing with Dirk happened. He must have gone through hell once he entered the legal world, though. Because of the sins of the father are visited upon his children thing. Yep. As the people, Dirk is not only a traitor to his kingdom, he's also a terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. As his son, you did no doubt get the cold shoulder at every turn. It must have been really hard on him. The ties between father and son aren't something you can break, even if you tried. Everywhere he went, he was probably labeled the son of a criminal. Despite all, he made a name for himself through blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, just look at him now. He's a star prosecutor working cases around the globe. He's become a hero, the pride and joy of Crane. Now that's new, I know. Super smart and never willing to give in. He must have studied and fought his life depended on it to get where he is today. The mark is a dragon. That's the symbol of our group, the Defiant Dragons. Dirk had the same mark tattooed on the palm of his hand. Right? Yeah, but I got one too. Really? Where? On my heart. Oh, you mean metaphorically? Like you're ready to die at any time for the cause or something like that. You got that right. Dead or alive, I'll always be a Defiant Dragon. Ah, nope, screaming. Okay. something more to present? Daz, I want to ask you about this picture. That's a picture of your pops that Dirk found. And he had a heck of a time tracking it down. He said he searched all over for it. Why? Hi, Rosa. Welcome, welcome. Why would you go through all that trouble? Daz, please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad. Do you know what my I can't talk. Do you know what my biological father was like? Dirk once told me about him. He was a modern minstrel, walking the world and making music in his travels. This file also has some information on your real dad. It says he died in the blaze at Queen Amara's residence 23 years ago. That's right. Dirk had invited him over. Dirk's the kind of guy who can become fast friends with just about anyone. And it seems your pops was like that too, AJ. They hit it off at a bar. Next thing you know, Dirk's asked him over to play some tunes. Then the place went up in flames. Yeah, Dirk had just stepped up for a sec when the fire broke out. Apollo. You were there too, but you were still just a baby. I remember hearing about that when I was little. It was a crying shame. The pops just happened to take you along that day. So you were there with him when the fire broke out. Dirk risked his own life to save you. It's like Dirk's done nothing but save me all my life. All your pop's stuff got burned up, including anything that could have helped us identify him. All we knew about him at first was his stage name, Janglin Justice or something like that. Dirk did everything he could to just to dig up what little we know now. What about my mother? Do you know anything about her? All we know is she was traveling with your pops. That day she was off doing something on her own. So she probably didn't even know my father had been with Dirk, huh? But she must have been desperate to find you and your father when she'd gone missing. No doubt, but the Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. Things were so overwhelmed, they were probably hardly of any help to her. Search till our legs gave out, too, but we never found her. Your father's stuff all burned up, we had 0 leads, not even a photo. That's how I became an orphan. Yeah, who knows, maybe your mom read about the details of the fire in the newspaper. Maybe she figured you died along with your pops. Well, I had no idea you'd been through all that, Apollo. Did you believe me? In my son's innocence? Old man. Poor son. Prison for a crime he didn't commit. Didn't it say old man? That's a woman. Let's petition the government for his reason, the Declaration of Innocence. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm forever in your debt. Huh? Who's that? Hey, Miss Amy. Hard at work, I see. Guess I have my own battle that I must wage. Oh, she's talking to somebody. After all, there are many who suffer under the Defense Culpability Act. Miss Amy, please don't forget about our cause 2. Case 2. I won't. I'll look into it as soon as I am able. Dads? What's Miss Amy doing here? She's lending an ear to all those suffering under the regime for wrongful accusations. Lady whose husband's been imprisoned, parents whose sons been falsely charged. She's helping all those types of people. So she's trying to help the revolution along, in her own special way. Yep, and thanks to her, more and more folks are coming over to our side. All the people who've been unhappy with the regime have been waiting for just this change. This is just this chance. And they're starting to speak out in support of us. People are responding, and a grassroots movement is growing. I keep looking at that spider. Dirk's dream of revolution may finally come true. What should we do about the Founder's Orb? We'll probably run into the Royal Guards again the moment we leave this place. Well, we can't stay here forever, so I'll have to think of something. I've got it. We know you've got it. We need to get rid of it. Why don't you hold on to Dad's? This should be safe here, right? You can count on me. I'll get it back to you in time for tomorrow's trial at the Hall of Justice. Alright, he's got that now. What now, Apollo? Well, we got a handle on what happened 23 years ago. Maybe we should pay Dirk a visit. There's something I want to show him. I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial. Aren't we just going to get arrested the second we walk out of here? Maybe I should wait here then. We'll attract undue attention if we go in too large a group. To the Detention Center. Hey there, son. Came to see your old man again? Hi, Dirk. Guess they're done questioning you. Yeah. I think Nita might have cut his old man a little slack, but no. He really laid into me. Seems they're really keen on recovering the Founder's Orb. But I wouldn't tell them where it was. He confiscated what few possessions I had left. Wait, Dirk's not wearing his attorney's badge. They even took that from him? Sigh. He confiscated all my prized jailbreaking tools. What'd you expect? I mean, no prosecutor in their right mind would let a prisoner keep stuff like that. Did you take your attorney's badge too? No, I thought it was strange, but... Just when it looked like he was going to take it from me, he changed his mind. Wonder why. Indeed. I find it hard to understand anything he does these days. Your committee's attorney's badge. You've worn it all these years, even though all the lawyers are gone. Yeah, no, we're just talking first. Yes, because the dragon's eye is the embodiment of my creed. To show the world that a dragon never yields. Huh? Hey, Dirk, why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right? This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream. Not until my very last breath. The dragon never yields, right? Never give up. I know sometimes things can seem like they're really hard and like nothing is going your way. And sometimes it may feel like you have no hope. But I want you to know that there's people out there that care about you. People love you. Even if it's just one stupid fox. Okay? I want you guys all to know that. I care about each and every one of you, and I hope you guys do very well in life. And I know you will, because I believe in you. Okay. Motivational speech time. Exactly. Yuta Apollo, I vow to restore Canadian's legal system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny. He's always saying stuff like that to the two of us. Yuta, is the reason why you didn't take Dirk's badge? Does you still remember those talks too? I really hope that's what it is. Well, I appreciate that. Sam, would you keep my badge for me? Are you sure? I can't take something so important to you. That's exactly what I want you to hold on to, Apollo. I'm placing my fate in your hands. Alright, I'll make sure it stays safe. I'm proud of you, son. You've really become a fine lawyer. This means I'm qualified to get you. Oh, we already did that one. We already did this one. Now can die in peace. Yes, pulling your leg. Yep. Yeah, what asked about this? I found this in the tomb. Look familiar. Ah, that's... Dirk? Where'd you find it? Down between the monk statues in the tomb. Is it yours, Dirk? It's something I bought. Why is he suddenly acting all awkward? Because he bought it for his wife. Huh, I wonder when I lost it. Let's have it. It's very important to me. Of course. I have to make a note about it for future reference. Apollo, remember how Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk? Why don't you ask about that? Alright, I'll give it a try. No, we're still presenting stuff. That for me, son? No, I was just wondering if you knew anything about it. What? You came to visit me and you didn't even bring a present? I think that's a no. Is that for me still? Okay, you don't know anything about that. What about that? Nope. I've heard that myself. You did well. I'm surprised you were able to gather this much information. It wasn't easy. After all the evidence from the assassination was lost in the fire. And the newly installed Garand regime was in full control of the media. Every lead I tried to follow led to a dead end. So now how am I supposed to solve this case? You'll figure something out once tomorrow's trial's underway. After all, no one's looked into this assassination since my last trial. I hope I can turn things around enough to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Careful with that. Don't go showing it around town. You'll be branded a rebel. I'm not a rebel. That'd be ridiculous. Remember the Divine Dragon said about being my son. Or do you think the dragon tattoo in your rear end was just for show? What? You have a tattoo in your butthole? Let me see. Relax, Athena. He's just jerking her chains again. To be fair, how often do you look at your own butt? I was actually joking with my my laser lady. She's seen more of me than I have. But I guess that's true of anybody that's actually seen my back. I've never actually seen my back. Actually, I guess I can a little bit. I can turn my neck and see. Never mind. My attorney's badge. You don't see those around here anymore. Not exactly something you can wear publicly, is it? And if you did, people would cheer and throw things at you. I bet tomatoes, cabbage, even eggs thrown at me. That sounds awful. At least they didn't throw rocks. Awfully expensive, throwing eggs. Yep. True. Plus, if you were good at catching things, you'd have the start of a good meal. See? That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's the thing, like, when you're getting, lasered, you get this goo. I don't know what it is. It's like, I guess, cooling gel or something. And so she puts that on, and then, uses the laser, which also has cooling. The laser has cooling, too. And then she zaps, and then goes over it to cool again. To, soothe the skin a little bit. But that goo gets everywhere. Like, the table, after I'm done, there's, like, goo all over it. So, she has, like, a robe I can wear. But, it's more of a skirt, I guess. But, she said next time I don't get a skirt. Not allowed to have a skirt. The skirt they had today was, like, has a weird pattern on it. Like a, we described it as waffling. But it left my skin with, like, marks. And so she was having trouble seeing properly because my skin was all marked up when she got that far. But at this point, I mean, she's seen me without it, so it's whatever. It is what it is. Wrong button. Oh, I need to hit a button. We're good. What? It's true. An hour's walking yield all you need for a nice big hot pot. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Dirk, I'm sorry I never knew how bad things were when you were raising us. Let's talk to him. What did the minister mean when he said he had someone dear to you in the palm of his hand? Who was he talking about? You seem to know, but he wouldn't tell me anything. Well, I have no idea. So, well, you immediately followed his every word after he said that. So it seems to me the minister was in close proximity to someone you really care about. It's Nuda. Who else? Oh, someone you really care about that isn't Nuda. Wait, don't tell me. Is there a new lady in your life, Dirk? Oh, what? No, don't be ridiculous, son. The love of my life was Amara. But she's gone now, and there will never be another. Ah, my bracelet. Wait, does that just mean... Dirk, have you really not met somebody new? Bracelet! I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the last one. Is it because he closed his eye? Does he close his eye for a very long... Yeah, he does that. Does that all the time. What? Seem uneasy, Dirk. Wait, don't tell me you're ashamed because she's much younger than you. Don't be ridiculous. You're getting tense because your intrusive questions. You won't react the same way. Guess that's not it. No, Bracelet reacted. I know he must be hiding something. Did Amara not die? Is that not it? I mean, I completely saw it. Was that too slow?
Gotcha!
I thought I did that, did I not? Dirk, you can't fool me. Tensed up what you said, but she's gone now. You unconsciously moved your arm, causing something to press up against your jacket. Ah! How'd you do that? Oh, so that's it. You're hiding a woman's photo up your sleeve. Try to keep secrets like that from me, Dirk. You're an eligible bachelor now, but you'll introduce her to me at some point, right? I keep telling you, there's no other woman. Fine, then let's see it. What are you hiding up your sleeve? It's just this. Satisfied? Oh, that's the pendant we found in Amara's tomb. See, I wasn't trying to hide anything. Then why did he tense up? Dirk, let me take a look at that. Ah! Hey, what's this button for? It's a locket. Click. Whoa. It's a picture of Dirk and some lady. She's really young looking, too. Oh, you, are you into younger women, Dirk? It's Amara, idiot. Hey, Dirk, you old dog, you got yourself a younger lover. Will you stop with this nonsense? This is Amara before she died. If you look closer, you'll see that I was younger, too. Like, much younger. He's very clearly younger. Hey, you're right. Aw, that's no fun. Wait a second. Have we seen this woman before? Now that you mention it. Is this woman the same as the one in the Pindas photo? That's why I showed it to him!
Take that!
The one in the Pindas is also the one in this photo. Apollo, where did you get this? From a safe in Inga's room. Apollo, this is Queen Amara. It had to have been taken at least 23 years ago. That's just not possible. Yeah, I just noticed the same thing. Because it's got the book. The book's right there. Here's why this photo couldn't have been 23 years old.
Take that!
Take a look at the law book. It has the mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on it. That mark didn't exist until after you started your revolutionary activities, Dirk. This photo must have been taken after the Grand came into power. That didn't happen until after Amara was assassinated. Merc! So how could Amara even be in this photo? Wait a second. That would mean that Amara is... Nana! Nana's Amara! Still alive. Arrgh! Maybe? No, maybe not. That might be too far. Looks like you found me out, son. Wait, so it is actually true? Dirk, what do you mean Amara's still alive? I thought she'd been assassinated. So did I. But it seems she made it out alive, only to be held captured by the Grand regime. Wow, I got the hiccups. Why would they do that? When I fled from the law and went underground 23 years ago, I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy. There were rumors of Queen Amara being sighted in the palace. And those rumors turned out to be true? Yes, I snuck into the palace to see for myself. Where is she at? You can find one in the grounds, but otherwise she just fizz a fiddle. So the sarcophagus in the tomb is empty? Yes. The entire tomb is one big charade. Gran had it built to stage Amara's death. We're not going to be cursed by our vengeful spirit? That's a relief. She's being held in a virtual house arrest. What if she's been killed now? What if that was the blood? So I freed her and we made a run for it. This photo was taken back then. Look how they're both grinning from ear to ear. There's a fingerprint on the metal part. I guess Dirk must have left it by accident. Oh, Mr. Somebody, I want to hear all about how he ran away with Queen Amara. I'm surprised Amara agreed to run away with you. I mean, Gran must have told her that you tried to kill her. I tried to convince her that I wasn't the one who set the blaze. And she believed you? She said, and I quote, "I shall accompany you so I may ascertain the truth by myself." I stumbled over that, but I got it. Hey, she always was a tough one to read. I bet she was thrilled you came to her rescue, Mr. Sagnati. You set free by your beloved? It's like something out of a fairy tale. Yeah, well, there was no happily ever after once Garen's people caught up with us. They took Amara away to who knows where. I stuck back in the palace to search high and low for her, but to no avail. They probably moved her to some remote mountain prison or the like. Dirk, do you need to know about this? You know she's his true mother. Not as much. Wait, is that why Nayuta is following Garen's orders? Most likely. So do you think that deep down he doesn't really want to prosecute you? Well, he's not one to show his feelings. And lately, I've had no idea what he's thinking. Apollo, we need to grill the Queen about Amara when we have the chance. I was wondering about something. Little baby lady's holding. Is that Prosecutor Sagnati? No, it's Reina! Do you think Amara was pregnant when she was taken the second time? Not necessarily. It could just well be me. After all, we're only 1 year apart. I don't know. I mean, the kid in the picture is too cute to be you. Let's settle this by asking Dirk himself. I already presented to him once and he said no. Dirk, about the cute little kid in this picture. Is that me? Huh? What are you talking about? See? I told you it was Prosecutor Sagnati. Huh? Oh, I see. Well, either way, it's not you, son. So then, Mr. Yuta, it was taken when he was about a year old, right? That would mean you ran away with Mara around 22 or 23 years ago. Hmm? You pick up a number, son. Impressive. Huh? What kind of answer is that? I still don't think that's right. Before you go, son, there is something else I need to tell you. Something important. What is it, Dirk? I've never seen you act so serious before. So what's this something important you have to tell me? I already presented it all. It might be too late now. Listen, son, even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow. I don't have long to live. Huh? Well, what are you talking about? What I mean is, I can already hear the Twilight Realm calling my name. There's no escaping death now that has sights set on me. What? Is this another one of your jokes? I wish it was. Ha, 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 ha. You can't fool me, Dirk. Oh, that's strange. Why isn't my bracelet reacting? Are you sick? It's something like that. So you're not joking? I'm afraid not, son. Sorry. Isn't there a cure? Or at least some sort of treatment? Unfortunately not. Not for what I've got. Do some kind of surgery. I'll work hard until I can pay for it. So, please. It's too late. There's nothing more to be done now. But you always say dragon never heals. So why are you giving up now? Apollo. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't understand. Why is this happening, Dirk? Why? Listen, Apollo. I've got a favor to ask of you. Would you keep quiet about this? I don't want my fellow dragons to find out. They lose all hope if they knew I was dying. Would you do that for me? Of course. Why is this happening now? Just I was finally starting to feel like you really are my... I thought this time we'd finally... But now... Damn it, why? Apollo. Listen, son, I don't have much longer to live. But I'll never let them execute me. After I finish what I need to do. I know, Dirk. There's no way I'm going to let them prove you guilty. Before he goes, I'm going to turn back time by righting the wrongs that have been done. I'm going to restore Dirk's freedom. And return a real smile to Naguta's face. I'm going to win this case. I just have to. Son, I have one more big secret. What? There's something else you've been hiding from me? I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. Your bed broke. What were you doing in your bed? I told you! Only sleep in your bed. What were you doing on your bed that broke it? Were you jumping on the bed or something? Oh, Zarek, what am I gonna do to you? I can't tell you what it is. I bet I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Electric? That doesn't sound very comfortable. I've been zapped by a laser and that's uncomfortable, so I don't imagine electricity feel any different. Forgive me. You'll just have to find out for yourself. That's the only way. I don't understand, Dirk. Apollo, in court tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those at some point. You may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle it, the truth, no matter what it turns out to be. I know that because I believe in you. You're my son, after all. Dirk, what's he talking about? Wait, he's not going to reveal that he actually is the killer, is he? Looks like we've run out of things to discuss. Apollo? Are you okay? I'm fine. Freedom now! Race Dirk! What's going on out there? Not like the party's getting started without me. Huh? It's coming from the temple. Let's go, Apollo, and take a look. I will tell we can. That's the only thing remaining. That's the only remaining photo of your father. Take good care of it. Oh well, try to do that for all these years. I think we already did this. Yeah. Inga Carkle Crane. He's an entirely insufferable and unlikable fellow, but I never thought he'd wind up dead. Why don't you like it? He's the most hawkish one in the Garian regime. He established a secret police to arrest us rebels without due process. Those they managed to capture were immediately executed. My compatriots in the Defiant Dragons came to call him the Executioner. The Executioner? Pretty ironic considering how he ended up. He's probably in hell now, being tormented by those he wrongfully put to death. Nope. That's helpful. I think we already said that. We already did the same thing. Nope. We already did all this. I don't know. Does not appear to. I think that's about all we're gonna get out of him. Back to the temple. I don't think we're gonna make it to this to the trial today. We're running out of time. Whoa, whoa, what's all this? This animation is not very well done.
What are they? Huh? Well, look at that. The people are coming to take their courts back.
I'm sorry. Well, Streamland's pretty soon. Dirk belongs to the people. Give him back. Yeah! Where are you holding him? Quiet down, you. I have a big sister too, but she didn't do anything wrong. Ouch, ouch, stop pulling my hair. This my son, release him now. Ark, stop that. No biting. This is really something. It looks like Dads and Miss Indy are leading the charge. You unenlightened fools, do you honestly think this will change anything? Yudi, why do you keep serving that witch Garan? Ah, it's... Hey, Naida. You again? What's going on here? It appears that the insurgents are fanning the flames of rebellion. Never thought it would grow so large. However, they will all be under arrest shortly. Reinforcements are almost here. They'll be arrested just for protesting? They're aiding and abetting a criminal by seeking his release. Grandma's Queen Gran has ordered they be arrested and judged en masse. Weren't you once a member of the Divine Dragons too? How can you go along with this? I'm simply following the orders that her emissaries handed down. But it can't be simple as that. Listen, Yuta, there's something I want to talk to you about. Hey, you're not getting away this time. We need to talk. Sai, I see that there's no reasoning with you. Very well, then. Speak. Yuta, do you really have to serve as prosecutor in Dirk's case? I mean, prosecuting your own flesh and blood. It's just not right. Again with this, Dribble? Your ethical standards are not to be all end all of the world around you. I'm not getting into another debate with him. Yuta, did you know that Dirk is sick? What? Really doesn't have that much longer to live. If found guilty, he probably wouldn't even make it until his execution day. What are you talking about? Knowing this, are you still prepared to send him, an already dying man, to his grave? Well, enough of the Zen monk act, Yuta. Tell me how you really feel. Mr. Justice, each person is born with a role to fulfill, and I must fulfill mine. I'm not convinced that taking Dirk to trial is part of your lot in life. As to why you've been at your aunt's every beck and call, I think I might have the answer. Yuta, you know the truth about your mother, don't you? About how the former queen is still alive and being held somewhere? So Dirk told you, did he? Yes, it's true. My mother was spirited away to some remote corner of this kingdom. Keep her safe from harm. Safe from harm. But Dirk said the Grand Regime is holding her captive. No, they are keeping her safe. You don't know where Amara is being held? I only know that it's some secluded hideaway where visitors are not allowed. Ever she leads a simple life akin to that of monastic disciples. Sure sounds like she's being held captive to me. Listen, Yuta. Aren't you really doing this queen's bidding? Because she's holding Amara captive? This whole thing with Dirk? You know he didn't really kill Inga, don't you? Dirk doesn't have much longer to live. I want to help him however I want to help however I can. This time it's our turn. Sniffle, pick up. You could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why? What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Yuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand? It's our turn to help Dirk however we can. What you speak of is futile. Let it go and move on. The guilty verdict, the hopelessness, you must resign yourself to it all. Thinking to false hope now will only serve to magnify your future despair. So let it go and move on. Yuta, are you really going to just roll over on this? I have no more time for your idle chatter. I must prepare for tomorrow's trial. Now, if you'll excuse me. Apollo, I sense a whirlpool of emotions coming from within Prosecutor Saimani just now. Anger, shock, bewilderment, and icy sorrow, as deep as dark as an abyss. Yeah, I picked up on that too. Looks like Dirk really won't be the only one who will need my help tomorrow. I think it's about time to pay Queen Gurren another visit, and ask her about her sister Amara. Can we just walk into the honor chamber? I see what you mean. This is just seem to be turning out to be a very long one. The Royal Guard isn't around. That's utter hooey. You cannot continue to see the people like that. Rayfa, just as much more than simply speaking the truth. Is that Princess Rayfa and Queen Garan over there? You see me too, Mother. How can I ever believe words you say again? You. Nincompoop! Ah! Your benevolence. I couldn't help it over here. I love her eyes. The eyes, you impudent. Tonk! Ow! Her eye twitch is adorable. Are you okay, Mr. Wright? I can't believe she actually punched you. Yeah, I'm used to it by now. What's the matter with the princess? It sounded like she was arguing with her mother. Maybe it has something to do with this picture. Rafe said she had asked her mother about it, some secret or other, as soon as she saw it. So then, does that mean that Princess Raven knows what really happened? That Amara was assassinated and is still very much alive? It would seem so, and she doesn't seem to be taking Garan's lies very well. That's no surprise, considering how much Rafa reveres her mother. That would definitely cause her a great deal of anguish and sadness. Eavesdropping, are we? How very rude. You there. Are you not Dirk's son? Nice to meet you, Your Eminence. I'm actually here to speak with you if you could spare a moment. Your Eminence, Dirk told me about Amara. About how she's still alive, that is. We know not of what you speak. After Dirk learned Amara was still alive, he rescued her and they ran off together. She was captured and remains captive in a secret location to this day. As for you doing your bidding is only because Amara's life is in your hands. Ho ho ho, what an active imagination you have. Ha 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 ha! A lawyer and a comedian, how droll. Whoa, where'd they come from? Anyway, she's going to play down. I just have to jog her memory with some evidence. What if we present... Your Eminence asked you to take a look at this photo. Why, that's... It's a photo of Amara. And here you can see a lore book bearing the mark of the Defiant Dragons. How would you know what that means? Very well. Royal Guard, stand down. Yes, Your Eminence. Are we here with our command? It seems there is no need to perpetuate this charade any longer. We shall speak of all we know. So then, you admit that Amara is still alive? Yes, she is under our protection, in a safe location. I think you mean being held prisoner. And where is she being kept? Oh, now I would be telling the son of a traitor that. Yes, she has a point there. Now, hear a warning, Horn Devil. It would not be wise to inform the people that Amara yet lives. It would only serve to plunge public order into chaos. I have no intention of doing that. Besides, there are real terrorists out there who might try to kill her. Good. Now, there was something we have been meaning to ask you. Do you know what has become of the Founder's Orb? Founder's Orb went missing after Dirk took it into the tomb. As his son, we thought you might know something of his current whereabouts. I knew it. I suppose I should thank you for that free running tour of Garan. That was the Royal Guard's own doing. Nice try, lady. Now you're definitely not getting the orb, ever. Why do you want the orb so badly anyway? Because it would be most dangerous in the wrong hands. It must be recovered. Is legend true? Can the orb really impart spiritual power? I worry that someone could overthrow you with it? Holy Mother's power is without equal. Should Her Holiness once again return to our world, she could conceivably bestow great power upon the one who unlocked the orb's secret. I guess it makes sense considering spirit rechanneling is a fact of life here. To ask you, Horn Devil, did you receive the Founder's Orb from Dirk? Does it look like I did? So you like to play games, do you? Royal Guard? Yes, Your Eminence? Search this devil and his belongings. What? No one's Your Eminence. Don't move. You're only making this harder on yourself. Yikes! Hey, cut it out. Arg! What the? Please buy him dinner first. Apollo, don't strip here. Stop resisting. Submit to our strip search already. Yep, he's owed food. No, wait, hey, cut it out. How much clothing is he wearing? Arg! Like, that sounded like 6 layers. Rest in peace to my poor tattered dignity. There's no sign of found his orb remnants. Also, how small is this orb? Like, I thought it was pretty big. Like, I've been picturing it like the orb is like, I don't know, like smaller than your head size, but still like not pocket size. And it's got all the metal bits on it too. So I've hidden it somewhere. Heh. No matter. No, don't I dare what? Yeah, like crystal ball sized. I don't know. But like, where would he be hiding it? Okay, no matter. We shall recover it one way or another, once you are found guilty of abetting the accused. Dirk was right, really spent on getting the orb. Mother. Looks like the princess is back. I took a stroll to try to calm myself. But I still find the situation unacceptable. People must be informed about Queen Amara. So she does know about that. Rafa, I do not yet possess a clear grasp of how government and its people interact. There will always be secrets that must be kept from the ignorant masses. We have little faith in our people, Mother. But it is the royal priestess's duty to always speak the truth. And as such, I cannot remain silent. I will not. Ha! The truth you say. Your mind has been poisoned by the barbed one. It is an honor and a pleasure, Your Eminence. Let's speak with our child. It's a mother's duty to discipline her child, after all. Now, if you excuse us, discipline. Coming from her, I don't like the sound of that at all. Well, Paul, let's head back to the safe house for now. Good idea. We need to go over what we've found and collect our thoughts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not going to make it to the trial. Because we only got 16 minutes left to stream at most. So we'll be lucky to make it to right before. Ah, you're back. This is probably the last scene, so we'll probably get close. Thank you for holding down the fort, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Sorry it took so long. Hope you weren't too bored. I watched The Plume Punisher, Warrior of Neo Twilight Realm, while you were gone. And my verdict is, it's an outrage, especially this theme song. Even worse, people here believe it's an original Karini's show. Can you believe it? I've already spoken about it with Link, Mr. Arbol, and I'm not sure what he's babbling about. At least it seems he wasn't bored. Moving along to things that actually matter. We've gathered about all the information and evidence we can concerning this case. I think it's time to go over everything we've learned so far. The Orb Trial, Maya's abduction, and the murder of the mastermind behind it all, just Mr. Inga. It's a lot to consider. Think you have all the facts right in your head? Yep, I've got it all covered, Mr. Wright. The truth about what really went down is going to be the problem. Yeah, it's like the more we learn about this case, the less we understand. I agree. There's deep darkness enveloping this case. I'm almost afraid of what we will find out once we lift that black veil. If I say, the real killer is certainly waiting underneath. Real killer, huh? That's the million-dollar question. Who killed Inga and why? Think, Apollo. Who would you say had a motive to commit this crime? I, for one, am drawing a complete blank. I want to know how the killer slipped into the tomb, killed Inga, and slipped back out, without ever being seen. That's a bona fide locked room mystery right there. Well, I've collected plenty of evidence and statements. I just hope the rest comes out in court. It'll be a thinner tightrope than usual, that's for sure. This case is one big fly in the ointment. In order to prove Dirk completely innocent, we'll also have to exonerate him of the crime committed 23 years ago. Amara's supposed assassination. Right. We know Amara's still alive, but Dirk could still be charged with plotting to kill her. He can discover the truth, even after over 2 decades of investigation. So our biggest hurdle is going to be the complete lack of evidence. The fire made sure of that. Mr. Wright, have you ever won a case without any evidence? No, that's one thing I've never done before. trial unprecedented even in the decorated annals of the Right Anything Agency. Still, can't help but wonder, was there really no evidence left behind? Oh, and we can't forget about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In short, if Dirk is found guilty and is sentenced to death, we'll likely join him in a very public execution. Yeah. Meet the charges or die. What kind of crazy upside-down legal system is this, anyway? Don't worry, I can't ask someone as young as you to risk your life, Nina. But tomorrow it'll just be me and Apollo on the courtroom floor. But you can support us by watching from the gallery. What? No, I want to help. I'm part of the agency too, after all. Sorry, but this is a direct order from your boss. Plus, there's Prosecutor Blackwell to think of. He said he'd use me for a sword practice if I put you in harm's way. Simon? Well, at least I promise you this, you two. Promise you to make it back alive. Ha. Ha ha. Make it back alive. Huh. What's with that face, Apollo? You'll never inspire confidence in your client like that. And it'll play right into the prosecution's hands. Remember, worst are times when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. You're right. Even when it seems hopeless or when there's not a shred of evidence to be found, we can never let it show on our faces, right? Yes, that is right. Phoenix, right. Will I actually be able to do that tomorrow? When push comes to shove, will I be able to force my biggest smile? Okay, alright. Made progress. Okay, again. This is a really good stopping point. I don't think we can beat this stopping point, unfortunately. Wish you could just exit. Okay. Maya channeled someone. I know that much. So Maya channeled someone. Alright, hold on. Let's stop for a second. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to what we know. Okay. Alright, so we have Maya's tied to a chair here. We're call this M. So she channeled someone. I don't know who she channeled. But what's the maid's name? The maid's there. Do you know the maid? Do you know who the maid is? Nana. Okay, so Nana was here. And so she's dead. And she got put in the coffin. So she's dead and in the coffin. I believe Maya might... No, she didn't have the orb, so how would she have done it? She couldn't channel... So she channeled someone. Alright, so she's channeling. And stabbed... Inga. But he didn't notice it at first. I don't know. I'm at a loss. It makes no sense to me. It's probably super convoluted. But I know Nana's in here. Nana's dead. She's in here. Maya channeled someone. I know that for sure. Somehow, Inga didn't feel he was stabbed. And kept moving. He might have been stabbed before he even went in. I don't know, because he's got those pain meds, so I don't think he felt it. Talk to you for a moment. Are you making fun of my handwriting? That's fair. Fine. Okay. That I don't know. You should. It's fair. You can make fun of my handwriting all right. All right. So that's it for me tonight. Go get some rest, guys. Thank you all for joining me on this lovely, lovely Tuesday. I am in quite a lot of pain, actually. Still, my skirt was pressing on this place where I got zapped a lot, and it hurts. It feels like, I don't know, painful. I'm not looking forward to the next level. Oh! My next appointment is going to have the highest level of laser that's possible on this laser. I'm not looking forward to that. And then after that, it's going to be lots of zappy. So good night, well, everyone. Sleep well. Have good dreams. And thank you for coming out to join me. Fox out. Good night.